live. No.
All right.
No intro. No nothing.
That's
Not
okay.
even
That's
wearing
how.
sunglasses.
I know another podcast that I'm a big fan of that prefers to just go live in the middle of conversation.
Right.
It's called Touch Grass with Theo Snodgrass. Actually, some people think it's more artistic to do it that way. Actually,
Oh, don't worry about the echo. I got it. No, you don't have to turn down the TV. You can turn up. So now we can't hear him at all. There we go.
you guys can hear me.
Yeah,
hear me
we
now?
can. No, even the only speakers we have to do this, the only way we can do this is to have it come through the TV. So, but it started playing both audio. We're off to a great start,
shit.
though. Let's see who we got in the chat. All right.
Oh shit.
We may be joined. Hey, if anybody in the chat wants to join, I saw Nate in there. If anybody's up and wants to come hang out, send me a DM. I'll see you later. So first in, we got Diesel. Diesel may be joining tonight. I sent him the link.
Excellent.
We got Nate. How's it going? Holy shit. Yeah, indeed. That's how I've felt for the last several days. It's just a series of holy shit. David D, what is up? Hardest working man with the Mr. Burger and fries. Who else we got? We got Diana. What's going on, Diana? Pretty slow start. Oh, maybe some more will join in later. Man, this old laptop is killing me, dude. This is a nightmare. It's like got pop-ups and shit I'm not used to. Things I downloaded on it for an outdated version of OBS that I can't even use. It's great. I'll see if I can join you guys. All right, dude, I'll go ahead and send you the link. So what we're talking about tonight in this, I guess you'd call it emergency Ironcast stream, is the Las Vegas dust storms. That was basically a mini, pretty comparable to a tornado. I did see a funnel cloud because we live right across from the direct line of the most serious impact on Tropicana and McLeod Drive. If you don't know Vegas, that doesn't mean dick to you, but that's where we were. That's where all the destruction, most of the really serious shit happened, and it took out 55 light and power posts all the way down that entire stretch of street, which, if you are familiar with Vegas, you do know Tropicana is a major, major street. In fact, when it's not being a major street, it's part of the fucking strip. Yep. So it's kind of a big deal. And that shit's been closed off for, what is today? The 3rd?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so going on 3 days. So gonna go and look at some stuff about that. Let's see. We go ahead and shoot Nate the link real quick. Also, this would be so much easier if you had a laptop that works too. No, you can't. You can't do it?
My phone.
Oh.
I'll send him a link. Don't worry about it.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Well, I beat you to it.
Yeah, I didn't know we could get tornadoes out here either, Fundamental Nate. Nobody told me that when I moved out here. Nobody.
I lived here my whole life. No tornadoes. We had dust devils. They were small tornadoes, kind of like what you'd see in Mario 3, and you could do exactly like the Mario 3 character. You could run and jump in them, and they would kind of, if you were small enough, kind of like levitate you a little bit. That was it.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of wind destruction. So we do have some adverse weather here. It's not just the crippling, oppressive heat. So
yeah,
the windstorms during monsoon season can get crazy, and the city is never prepared for it. Like, not once. So, hey, we got Master Hobo here. What up, Hobo? Who else we got? Okay, there's the good stuff. Greetings from the homeless shelter. Glad you guys are okay. The tornado in Nevada was not something I expected to happen, no.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to let her go off a little bit because a lot of the comments when people have been talking about what's been going on and the power outages and everything are, oh, What? You can't go on the internet for a day? What's wrong?
Yeah. Are you bored? You'll live.
Yeah, no, actually you won't live.
Like do you know it's like 120 out here?
Yeah, if you live here without and your power is out, first of all, all of your food, if you spent all of your food money on food, is in your home in the fridge, exactly what we did.
Yep.
It's all gone. All of it. Then there's the heat, which will fucking kill you. It's insane.
I mean, I don't even know how the first night we survived. Like, seriously.
We bought like 5 of
these little guys right here.
They take what kind of batteries? D batteries. And we lived, but you wouldn't call it living.
Or you feel like you wake up like the worst headache too. I've had the worst headache.
Well, and it was only getting hotter.
Yeah.
And we're in an upstairs condo, so the heat rises. It makes it worse. We did took the temperature inside the house, and it was 92.
But downstairs, our neighbor said it was like 80, which is bad enough, but
Yeah. So it's a lot more big of a deal than just no internet or no Netflix for a day or two.
Yeah, it's not about that. Like people can get sick, it's rough on your body.
Yeah. And for some of us, also it takes away your ability to have an income if you work from home.
Yep.
On a computer, no power, no internet access, no hours at work, no money coming in. So yeah, it's been a fucking disaster, but we got through. We're going to take a look at some videos that she found that were pretty entertaining about the subject. Hopefully a few other people will be joining us here soon. So did you get any of the, you're new to Vegas, so you're just now, this is your first summer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't like it at all. It's hot. Everyone's like ass cheeks are out. I don't know what the women in the city have against wearing pants. Jesus Christ. Like, just fucking put some pants on. It's not that hard. I wear pants every day. And it doesn't inhibit my life at all.
This is crazy. Figured eventually you're going to wear a shirt with short sleeves. It has not happened yet. You're still walking around like fucking Steve Jobs in 120 degree weather.
Yes, because that's sunscreen. That's how I protect my skin from the sun. Well, that's called Irish sunscreen. Is what I call that. And that's, by the way, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I also didn't know there were going to be tornadoes here. Like, nobody told me that was going to happen. It took it down a whole street's worth of power lines. That's crazy. I didn't even.
Like over a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild, dude. Yeah. I don't know. This heat is crazy. I don't own shorts, to be clear. Like, I own jeans. I changed into a short sleeve shirt for this stream out of necessity, out of respect for you guys, to be honest with you. Right. And because the sun went down. It's still like 87 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And the sun went down. I thought I could handle heat because I used to live in San Diego. It's different. It's oppressive. It's rude.
Yeah.
I don't.
You really feel like it wants to kill you.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's worse. I guess it's worse if you don't have air conditioning. See, my electricity is fine. I'm doing great. I'm right down the street from you guys, and I'm doing just fine. I'm chilling. What's up, Diesel?
That's crazy, man. Yeah, you were fine. Like, get home, you got electricity. You said, "Oh, it flickered a little." I was like, "Oh, fuck you." And you're not even like maybe a mile or two away from us, and then
I'm right near you. Right near you.
What's crazy is the house is right behind us. Everything, all the lights are on. And
they have generators.
Maybe there is an old folks home right behind us, but then there's just some regular houses, and they're fine too. But then you just get up that one more block, and everything is off.
So what was it, like a tornado?
Yeah, pretty much. It was a dust storm with tornado-like winds.
Well, now people call it calling it a death tornado.
Yeah, dude.
A death tornado. They made up a new name for
it.
That sucks, man, because like I know exactly. See, your emergency services aren't prepped for that because tornadoes don't roll through Vegas, man. See, I mean, even if it rolled through like Alabama, we have tornadoes we got tornadoes every year, but every now and then we'll get some shit that rolls through like 2011, man. And when that thing rolled through around here, man, it blew up. It ripped through this swath of trees and shit. Like, I forget how wide it was. You can still see the path from it from 14 years ago when it rolled through. It uprooted everything out of the woods and dumped it all. Wow.
Oh shit.
They'll be back.
That's okay.
Dude, their fucking Wi-Fi at that hotel must not be good.
No, yeah, they're at a hotel right now.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
That's why it looks like they're coming to you live from the set of Home Improvement
From a nuclear fallout shelter.
Yeah, because they're at a hotel right now. It's like
I wouldn't want to be, man. You can't sit around with no air conditioning. I'd lose my mind. It's been somewhat tolerable the last couple of days in the breeze here, but like even if it's dry, if you're in 100-degree weather with no AC and you're in that stagnant shit, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah, it just fucks you up no matter what.
But tornadoes suck, dude. I heard that years back there's a ride at like Universal in Florida or something, and it's a twister ride. And I'm like, who the fuck wants to ride a tornado simulator? I'm like, that's right up there with like sunken ship simulator and like house fire simulator. Let's go make a ride about that. Anybody that lives in an area with tornadoes wants nothing to do with some shit like that. It's awful.
I call this one the earthquake. That's right, the earthquake.
The earthquakes. And that's why I'm just like, there's no fucking way I'd be living in an area like in California where well now, I mean, the whole state's fucked up, but like before, there's no way. It's beautiful weather, and there's no way I'm sitting around where there's earthquakes. That's like God's way of saying, don't live here. There's no way. When the ground starts shaking, I'm like, oh my, fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'd be gone, man. I don't. And tornadoes, man, they don't play, man. That 2011 shit, I'll tell you what it did. It uprooted a whole swath of the woods, right? And the next year, and I'm a scientist, man, so I just kind of picked up on this. What it did was it went through this whole swath of woods. I forget how long it is. The path is still there. You can still see it from 14 years ago, man. Or it just wiped out all of these trees, everything, and then houses by the lake, all the way down to like some of these places down to the slab. If you don't have like a basement, I mean, you're dead. It killed some people. It was, of course, every time it rolls through, it kills people because it's like when you get a tornado strong enough, it doesn't matter. It wipes. I don't care if your house is made out of bricks, or sticks, or fucking concrete.
No,
you're dead, man. It don't matter. The big bad wolf. Fuck the big bad wolf. The big bad tornado is gonna just rip you to. Because I mean, it uprooted. What it did was like the next year. That's me rambling. The whole next year, there were yellow jackets in everyone's yard around here, and it was like they were in my dad's and my mom's. And I remember looking. It was like every few feet that you'd see yellow jackets buzzing. And there were nests everywhere. And what it did was it uprooted everything out of this swath of woods where people weren't. And because of where the path of the tornado went, it just picked up all the bugs and threw them everywhere. So yellow jackets were everywhere. Like every few feet at my mom's house, man, it'd be like every 20, 30 feet of yards or whatever, there was a yellow jacket's nest. And it uprooted everything out of the woods and just dumped it everywhere.
Well, the Fujita scale is measured by not just by how much a tornado destroys, but wind speeds as well. So like you were saying, even though you got a brick house that's pretty sturdy, it's built really strong, if that tornado is moving with wind speeds of like 200 miles an hour, there ain't shit you can do.
No, man. If you're in a basement, you're okay.
Yeah.
If it's built into a hill and like some of these people, their house, when they rebuilt their house, they put a basement in. Because they were just like, nah, F that. But like there were places on the lake. It went through like where the lake is here. Because if you look at Alabama in the central part of it, you just look at a map, Alabama in the center of the state. There's a big blue area, and that's the lake. That's Lake Martin. It's like one point it was the largest man-made lake I know it was in the country, but that's where we are, is around there. And it wiped out these. Hey, you could see where it cut through the swath of the lake. I'm not on the lake, but very close to it, and it bulldozed them down. I mean, it was a slab there. You could see like part of the pipes where, I mean, it just wiped just imagine throwing everything into a blender. That's what it looked like. It looked like somebody, like God picked up the house and threw it in a blender, because it just shreds everything, man. It was just nothing but just piles of debris, and it just wipes everything out. Tornadoes suck, dude. They don't play. If they come through hard, there's a video, and it was in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And there's a guy, you can see it on YouTube, man. I'll have to find the video. Some dude is filming this shit, and he's like, oh my God, because you can see it. He's miles away from it, and this thing is huge, man. And it's just, dude, it was just, the guy's just like, man, it's killing people right now. Look at that. He kind of zoom in, and you could just see from
you're in Alabama. That's like a tornado alley.
Yeah, man. I was talking about one that came through here in 2011 and just ripped through the lake and the woods here, and it uprooted everything, like all the yellow jackets. Like there were yellow jackets nests all over the place. And what it was this one wooded area where there weren't any houses. You could see the path where it went through. It just ripped everything up and deposited it everywhere. So yellow jackets, they didn't know where to go. There was nests everywhere, because it just picked up everything and just dumped it everywhere. So there were yellow jackets in 2000. I think the
just started throwing yellow jacket nests at everybody in Alabama.
Well, it's what it was. That was just like, and I was drunk then in 2012. So I noticed that like my scientist brain was still.
Are you sure it was a tornado, or were you just getting a little crazy and picking up
Oh no, man! It was
it was a tornado.
That was definitely a tornado. This is documented, man. So I can go back like sober now and look. There's actual stuff. So I didn't just imagine it, man. There is stuff though. Every now and then I remember some things, and I'm like, oh my God, I did that. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Dang. And then my brain fortunately blocks it out, so I don't remember it all the time. Because you don't want that in your head. Oh, that was awful. But
it's funny you bring up 2011 in particular, because that year there was a huge tornado outbreak. I think there was like a record of like 65 tornadoes all over like the Midwest and the South.
You guys just have a lot of gay weddings that year, or what?
God was just trying to smite people.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I think this tornado is? God's trying to get these women out here to put their fucking butt cheeks away. That's what I've been saying. That's why I've been bringing it up. Nobody's on my side on this, by the way. I bring it up to everyone. This town is like very pro open air butt cheeks. I don't understand it. Put your fucking pants on. Like, where is your father?
God's like, I'm getting tired of letting random dudes just run a train on you.
I'm telling you, man, and I know what it is. I know what it is too, man. It ain't like what you think of. Oh, butt cheeks. Cool. No, it ain't them people that you need to be hanging their butts out either. Is it? It's some nasty people.
It is not. It is not.
These are the people that actually need to be in a burqa, like covered up, put a blanket over them so nobody has to see.
I thought there was some kind of licensing process for the showgirl outfits. I thought there was like a showgirl school you had to go to. No, anybody could just buy an outfit and go wear it outside. Man, and there's no like BMI test or nothing.
There should be some kind of requirement for that.
This guy looks like he's been in a tornado. God damn. What's up, dude?
How's it going, MSK?
Hello.
Oh, I saw a picture of MSK talking about he was in the gym and taking pictures of himself in the gym. I was like, I told Vagabond, I was like, did I see that? Is he fucking in the gym, dude?
MSK hitting the weight.
I can't go till Friday. I lost my gym key, so I got to go get a new one.
You lost your gym key?
Yeah, I went and took a shower after working out, and I think I left it on the chair in the shower.
You take a shower in the gym?
Yeah, like I was sweating balls. It was too hot. It was like literally 110 degrees out here. It was actually.
I always took a shower at the gym. Yeah. Is that not a cool?
Did you not shower after the gym? You're all sweaty. Ugh. Better. Your ass gonna be sweating like shit.
I work out at home, so I don't.
Dude, if I have an opportunity,
man, I take a shower at home, but like when I go to the gym, nah, I'm not taking a shower. I don't want to. Man, I ain't taking no public showers. Fuck that.
Every gym I went to, they have like it's a private shower.
Man, I would go back. Let me tell you something, dude. I would go back after I would run at Auburn. I would go back and I would take my shirt, man, and leave it on my car. And like I come out and get it, and it would be like I could pick it up. It was like picking up a piece of paper, man, because it was so nasty. But nah, dude, after I did change things up and start swimming some, so I get done and go jump in the pool. I figured I was like, since there was enough chlorine in the university pool, you could smell it, man. You could wring out a herd of Ebola monkeys in that pool and like drink the water, and you'd be safe because it was nothing but chlorine, man. It was like you get out of there and there wasn't a germ alive on your body, man. Right. It was just you sterilize yourself. You come out and you're like smoke's coming off.
So when you lost all your power and you were just burning up, did you just look at Butters and then Butters look at you and then look back and you're like, all I have is Butters?
Well, I mean, they took the dogs with them, so does that
tell you? I was gonna say, man,
has anyone ever lost power and then sat there alone contemplating like life and shit, and you just looked at something and it looked back at you? That's what happened for Butters. I know you looked at Butters and you're like, wow, this is all I have is just 2 dogs.
You've lost power. Who do you look at when you lose power?
I actually just read books. I read some of the books that I have, or I just fall asleep. I just sleep it off. I always hope it'll be back on when I wake up.
I'll be honest, this thing has set me into panic mode because there hasn't been until today. There were no updates on when power would be restored.
Oh, if they said power was going to be there in 2 days, they lied. That looks like that's going to take a week, maybe at best.
Yeah. So, like at first, when the power first went out, it was like no ETA, nothing, and then they start throwing things in like, by the way, we've set up cooling shelters, board your pets in animal control. Hey, Sam's
Animal Control?
Giving $45 rooms. It's like, oh, you motherfuckers have no plan, do you? You would have no idea how to get this.
Yeah, because power lines like that, those I saw the pictures. That's not 2 days. No,
yeah,
that's
we're
like
about to get into that.
They probably don't even have enough people to put all those lines up together in like a 24-hour period. There's no way.
It takes, man, even when we had hordes. They brought in people from like Florida and stuff to restore power here a couple of times, man, and they were already prepared for that. Like out there, that's what I was saying when the thing cut out. Your emergency response teams aren't prepared for that because tornadoes don't roll through Vegas, man. Nothing comes through like that, so that's not something that's in your budget to be prepared for. So it's like it sucks, man, because it's like that's not something that you deal with on. I mean, I'm not saying that it sucks regardless, but it sucks extra bad, like I was talking about today, like because you're stuck out there and the people don't know. They're not necessarily prepared for that. I mean, you're not sitting around in an area that's like you don't have earthquake prep teams or whatever. If you're in an earthquake area, you're somewhat prepared for things like that.
We could get significant damage from an earthquake if it was big enough. We're on that main, like just on the itty bitty end of that main fault.
The San Andreas.
Yeah. So it could fuck us up if it was big enough to just completely take out all of LA. It might take out a little bit of Vegas too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lovely thought.
Isn't it?
Yeah. What, taking out LA?
Taking out LA is kind of.
Nah, man, like my buddy said in college for years, man, he was like, Lex Luthor had the right idea in that first Superman movie, dude. He was like, yeah. See, I've known about the San Andreas fault since I was a kid because of Superman. Because I remember that because he's like, well, take out, sit the nuclear. And then that's when, everybody's talking about Superman going nuts in that one little clip that James Gunn showed, and I'm just like, man, did you see him when Lois Lane died in the original movie? Man, he started screaming and turned the Earth backwards. To rewind time, he got so mad.
Look better.
Yeah,
like
this
that,
this sucks, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or like this. Whoa! What
Oh,
the
wow.
fuck? I just hit.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Where did we go?
This is what I was looking for. How's
Good.
that's
I
good.
like that.
We're just gonna go with that. Let's play this video. This is right as it was happening. Now, this is
Okay.
right on a street that we drive on every single day. She took it to come home
I literally
5
took it-
minutes before this
5
video was taken.
Thank God for that, man.
I have not seen this, so this would be interesting.
Salió el mismo día que iba a salir
Let's start over. Go again.
Salió el mismo día que iba a salir los restos no al cielo de hoy. Por eso, mira eso, mira.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Uh-oh.
hell, right?
Damn.
Boom, boom.
Just one after the other, like a domino effect.
That's what happens when you don't wear pants outside.
Oh man. Did the
Apparently so.
at least it didn't. See, I saw a sailboat crack a power line one time at not at the marina that's not too far from here, and we were sitting out there, and this was back in the 90s, man. I was really stoned, and my brother and my buddies were there too. So like we watched the sailboat, and we were sitting there like it took a while for it to like because we see what we were doing, because it's like the sailboat hit the freaking thing, and then what happened was the power line burned itself up because it was when it popped, all that juice had nowhere to go, so it burned up down the line and burned up bushes and everything that was near those lines. Because when I forget exact terminology, but it burned up the line. That looks like it did not happen there, or else it would have caught those cars on fire, man. But like it could have gotten crushed, man. It probably crushed a few of those people. That's fucked up.
Well, it just like imagine
No,
how
I
fast
saw
the
a guy
wind is.
ram into a transformer box.
That's-
whole car.
That is some dude. Those steel poles are made to withstand. That's some hardcore, man.
I'm
That
just
would have
saying,
blown.
do you know how much force and how much
I
power
know, man,
behind
that
those
would've
winds
blown
have
down-
to be blowing
That would have
blowing
blown
that shit
down every
like that?
tree in the yard here, man. That's some hard.
They said
That's tornado
estimated
winds,
time
dude.
for recovery is tomorrow.
Oh god.
I checked what you were talking about. They said they said final repairs related to severe windstorm are anticipated to be completed by Friday. That means everyone's
Friday
gonna work?
at 2 p.m. is what they said. Now in bureaucrat actual time, like when it
No, so
actually
like,
takes
probably
time,
4 o'clock.
I'm really gonna guess. If I were to guess 4 or 5,
Yeah.
that'd be my guess. They're gonna run into some problems. We've got another severe
another
thunderstorm
storm
coming in.
Shit.
What?
Good luck betting up power lines in a severe thunderstorm, but hopefully they
Hey, man,
can have it
That's
back up
not
by
too bad.
late Saturday, maybe early Sunday.
You
It's not
guys
too-
you guys just can't catch a fucking break out there. Like god damn.
That's not too bad though, man. Considering though, but like, because it was just a few days ago, and that's impressive. I assume they're bringing some power companies from outside of your area, probably outside the state, in there too, aren't they?
I am now a Super Saiyan. That is true.
I'm not sure.
Did your governor
Hey, we got
help
Emily
you guys
here.
out?
Hey, everybody wish Emily a happy late birthday. Happy late birthday, Emily.
Emily
Happy
is
birthday,
cool as shit. Man.
Shouldn't your governor
What
have
were you
helped
saying,
you?
MSK?
Your governor. Did governor do anything to help anybody?
What about our governor? No.
Your governor.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Sounds about
He's a-
white.
he's a-
He's an asshole.
Mhm.
Like,
Governors didn't do
You
anything.
know,
Yep, they don't do
yeah.
anything.
better than the last one we had, but not by much.
Yeah.
The last good one we had was Oscar, the mob lawyer.
Anything better than
He wasn't
whatever the New York governor that came in for them, the literal communist governor.
That guy's
Actually-
installed, man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's installed, just like dude in California, just like probably the guy for Nevada too, man. They're installed.
He said he wanted to empty jails because he thought violence was an artificial construct. Some of the absolute most retarded,
Yeah.
unhinged things I've ever heard someone say. If anyone says violence is artificial, I need you to walk off the fucking.
It's not
cliff.
retarded. It's on purpose. They're trying to destroy those
Yeah.
areas, man. This is a globalist thing to destroy. These people are these people are all paid by this. They're globalists, man. They want to destroy. That's what happens in the UK and all over the place. They open the borders to let murderers and rapists in and let people do whatever. And it's on purpose. When they say that gobbledygook, that's just commie speak, man. They don't really believe that. They're just being paid to do that. They want the place destroyed. They don't care. They're soulless demons.
It could be worse. You could all be black.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be a Section 8 connoisseur. I hate Section 8 warriors. All of them. Dude, man. Do you know how many times I've been called the N-word? So, okay, do you guys know that mango story that happened? I basically said, I told this fucking alcoholic fat fuck to stop drinking.
Hear this.
Your life's ruined. Then a bunch of people in the comment section said, N-word, you're a nig, die, you're a... What? I just told him to do some drinking. Fucking literal low IQ retarded cockroaches.
I've missed you, buddy.
Okay.
I hate you. Fucking shit. Black people are literally low IQ fucking.
Okay, let's stop it at that. You're on a good run. You were funny. We laughed.
The KKK
ratchet it back, dial it back a couple of notches.
You see,
man,
you're up here at a 10. Let's take it back down to like.
You got
3.
two white guys from the South trying to get you to be less racist, bro. Take the note.
Maybe being a white supremacist isn't all that bad. If we're being honest here.
Oh, stop! No,
I believe in white supremacy. That's just me. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Okay, I got another video here. Shit. Let's pull this one up.
I would imagine there's a lot of people took videos of this. Like,
oh
whoa!
Yeah, Wi-Fi. Really?
It's like a fucking nuclear bomb went off.
Where'd the homeless people go?
Yeah, for some reason.
What if you were homeless in that?
Oh, so the homeless people here live underground like mole people.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Demolition Man.
They do.
So I know what you're thinking.
Wow.
So there's these underground holes. They're supposed to be reservoirs for when the streets flood. They could send all the water down there. But they don't use it for that. They use it to house their homeless so they can keep them away from tourists. I know what you're thinking. Where does the water go when the streets flood?
Right.
It just stays on the street. That's what they just leave it there.
Well, maybe we can all maybe we can all blame this on the homeless people. Maybe maybe they were the ones without pants. No, never mind.
And most of the time they are. Let's just get that straight right now.
Talk about that.
Now, when a homeless person isn't wearing, see, Theo is just a prude who objects to butt cheeks.
Just wear pants. It's not hard.
Selena,
I do it every day.
Selena literally doesn't own a pair of pants.
The homeless people wear
what?
Nothing. Not pants. Not hot pants. Not booty
just
shorts.
Cock
Not
and balls
a
hanging out.
string. Just Winnie the Pooh. And Figure 2.
Just ass and balls out. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's rough.
Whoa, what's going on here?
Like they'll come up to you with a shirt on,
of course,
no
it's a black
pants,
person,
naked from the waist down, and be like, "Bro, I've had a hard time. Give me a chance. Just give me $5 so I can take the bus." And I'm like, "Can you please take your dick out of my face?"
Can you carry there?
Right.
Like,
sir, you were poking.
Anybody comes up to my car with like they're not wearing pants, I'm just like I'm assuming you have nefarious purposes, and if you come up to me, I'm probably gonna put some hollow points in you, man. I don't know, no sir.
No, I had a guy the other day. I was sitting there waiting on rides, and this guy right by our house walks by the window, and he's just like looking at me, and I'm like, move on. And I see him through the back, like my side window, and he's over there covering his head and leaning forward. I'm like, is he asleep? And I look and he pulls out his crack pipe and starts like lighting
Torching it.
And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. There's kids playing soccer over here. He's like, okay.
Wow.
But the best part is then he stood up and she realized, oh
yeah, he's
no pants.
Naked.
Like nothing.
And this jackass And this jackass had the audacity to look at you like he was offended.
The audacity.
Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Why you gotta kill a good time, lady?
Yeah, if you can't smoke crack outside with no pants on,
I'm
what's
only
even the point of being on vacation?
I'm only smoking crack outside with no pants on next to a bunch of kids.
So gross.
Oh, the human race is fucked. Jesus, man.
Diana said, Theo, you should be on the tourism board for Las Vegas.
I agree.
So Theo, you used to ride trains, right?
Yes.
Did you ever see any tornadoes in your travels, my friend?
No, never saw. This is my first time living through a tornado. This was absolutely crazy. I didn't know there were tornadoes here. I didn't know that happened.
I didn't think they could happen out there either.
I'd never heard of one there. That's crazy. That's a city. Well, how would a city have a tornado? Doesn't make no sense.
We've had tornadoes here, but
Oklahoma City, Wichita, Kansas,
Yeah.
Bentonville, Arkansas.
But that's East. Aren't East Coast states supposed to have? East Coast states supposed to have tornadoes, I would assume.
they can happen here, but they mostly still happen in Tornado Alley. They're still kind of rare on the East Coast as well. Yeah.
Also,
Where are you in South Carolina or North Carolina? I can't remember, Nate.
I'm in
South
North. I'm in
That's right.
North.
Okay.
Yeah, Arkansas.
No, back in 2011, like you were talking about, Diesel, when that big tornado outbreak was going on. We had a couple that touched down here, but that's kind of all they were. They were just ones that kind of touched the ground and then dissipated really quickly. Like nothing ever really stuck. Whoa, damn.
Throw them outside.
No, don't throw them outside
at home.
We're in a hotel. We can't do that in SK.
Oh god. Put them in an
Where,
elevator.
like where are they gonna go?
Put them in an elevator and just hit only up and then leave.
Straight to heaven. It can be got ahead of schedule.
If they had a cat, the cat ain't barking. Just saying, cats are better.
Theo, I almost joined the cat gang. My parents were trying to pawn off a cat on me.
You should get one. It'd be perfect for the tiny home.
Yeah, I know.
The only problem with cats, man, is like you can get, man, they have some parasites up in their cats, man, and their poop and everything. Cats, I don't know what chemical reaction happens inside a cat, but somehow you're able to take water and turn it into like nerve gas whenever they pee. Holy crap, man! That thing's my sister. I babysat or cat sat. They had a little Dachshund, and that dog was cool. But the cats, man, were just like, oh man, that litter box. Oh my god, dude.
No, my parents literally just got a kitten called Willow, and she is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Cats are adorable. To me, they're cool in theory. Like I watch tons of cat videos on X, but it's like I know that it'd be cool if I could just have one and have it show up for cute stuff, and then I wouldn't have to do anything. But like, there's maintenance. I'm not just, I don't know. Maybe one day, but they are pretty cool, man. If I would get one, I want a Maine Coon. My friend Maria, she's got this big giant freaking Maine Coon. It's like the size of a bobcat, and like it trips out because this big alpha chat of a cat. She named him. No, man, it is. It's huge, man. It's like that big, and it's like white and black. And it's got this rough looking fur. It's cool looking, and it's like this alpha chat. And she named this alpha chad cat Mr. Muffin. And this cat, every time she takes a picture of this cat knows that he's just like, this woman. What the?
This cat is on roids. It looks like it's about ready to beat your ass.
And she actually, it trips out because she's got a little cowboy hat she'll put on him and stuff. But like, he's like, yeah. And then like Mr. Muffin, and every picture the cat looks at the camera just like, this woman named me Mr. Muffin. But he trips out though, man. He's like, it's cute, but like, it's so hilarious that she named this beast of a cat like, it's Mr. Muffin, and Mr. Muffin is just like.
I wanted to ask you guys how were Butters and Thor handling all this?
Not good.
Not well at all.
That's
Not
why they're
well at all.
barking right now, man. They're in a weird place. They don't know what's up, man.
Put them in the fridge.
The fridge. What?
Okay.
Yeah, they were hot.
Yeah. No, it's been really bad. First, they went from these are not animals that can survive on their own. They're very pampered and spoiled and ungrateful.
Well, yeah, it'd be like if you stuck a hamster outside and let it survive in the wild. Like hamsters,
they
don't know.
They have this perfect existence and comfort, and all of a sudden it's hot, and us gods can't make the hot go away.
Yeah.
And then we pull them from their home and take them to. We're going to get to the Motel 6 story.
Oh God.
Real fucking soon. We take them to the worst Motel 6 in town. It's like a 20, 30-minute drive.
Did they leave the light on for you?
Oh God.
They left a lot of things on for us.
The roaches, they left all kinds of shit in there.
Actually, it was surprisingly clean. The room was clean and fine.
Yeah,
Well, that's
they
good.
had a Consuela. She cleans.
Now, this was,
We use lemon
Theo stopped by, and he was all like, "Oh, Motel 6 is fine, whatever." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you want to come? We'll have dinner." He gets there, he's like, "I'm not safe here."
No, dude. Yeah, Motel 6 is cheap, but like I've been in some okay ones. This was not an okay one.
No.
Don't people get like stabbed outside this kind of motel?
That's if you're in Section 8.
That's literally what happened. I don't want to say what kind of people.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I would assume that they were
Darker
basketball supporting Americans, let's say.
Oh yeah, of course.
They were loud and very loud. Drugs were being done. The cops were in the parking lot in the middle of the night. It was a rough situation, honestly. Yeah, it was not good.
It sounds
As
like
I'm walking in the first time, there's just this dude just sitting out there doing one of these.
Just tweaking.
he's geeked out, man.
He has his spoon, his freebase spoon, in his hand, and he's playing it like a little instrument.
He was jamming out. He's vibing.
He was having a great time.
He's vibing the fuck out. That's cool. I see that every day.
Still out.
You see, if I saw that, I would be like, I'm in danger.
It looked like the land of the living dead. Like just people just fucked up.
It looked like a comedic parody of Breaking Bad.
It looked like a George Romero movie.
Was he
Not
Mexican?
good.
Was the guy tweaking out Mexican?
Yeah.
Of course he was.
But we made it pretty much the whole night, and then the witching hour, 3 a.m. struck. That's when I start hearing muffled shouting. Then I just hear boom. I go to my window because we're parked right outside the window. See,
Yikes!
and there's a car parked next to us. See,
Crap!
There's a man standing on top of this car with a rock.
What?
In the windshield.
Just beating it in. And then shuffles. There's a security guard on site. That was advertised. That's part of the reason I thought, well, this might be a good establishment that's pet friendly at no cost.
Interesting.
Security guard on site, you say? Well, I guess this is a winning investment.
Yeah.
The
The shift ends at 8:00.
dude just shuffles over with his little flashlight. He's walking like this.
He's
Oh,
slow
God.
truck. He's like like the Paul Blart.
And
You look like Paul Blart.
Well, actually, no, he was a slightly heavy-set, elderly black gentleman.
Paul Blart black.
Yeah. No, he just looked like he had been doing this job so long, he's seen it all and doesn't give a fuck anymore.
He literally didn't give a fuck.
He wasn't even scared. He was emotionless. He was just like, yeah, I'm going to call the cops. And the guy got out of there and he called the cops. And
meanwhile, our car is like right next to that car.
yeah.
You're lucky it wasn't your vehicle and it was somebody else's.
Our car did get fucked up.
Yeah, they keyed it.
Well, it wasn't really
What?
somebody, or it wasn't a key. Somebody either stabbed it or took their door and slammed it over and over, so it made two massive indentions.
So
Yeah.
pissed about that.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. But we were just like, if this is night 1 and we have 3 more to go, because we wanted.
It's like Paranormal Activity. Every night just gets more and more crazy.
That's exactly right. This is only night 1, motherfucker. Night 2 is going to get worse. Night 3.
By night
3, I'm alone. She's, fucking being trafficked and, fucking.
Jesus Christ.
You got trafficked?
Okay, Theo's being trafficked.
Okay.
By night 3, you're getting dragged down the hall by some invisible force. Celine's in the bed screaming her head off.
No, Theo's being trafficked and you've been jumped into the blood. Yeah, there we go. Whatever.
Hobo says, I feel like Vaughn Coleman was involved in the car distraction.
Holy fucking shit.
I did contemplate finally reading Phenomenova 2 because I just haven't had time. It's driving me crazy. And now I want to read them both back to back. I almost brought that there, but I'm like, let's not chance fate. I'll just wait on that.
You don't want someone stealing your copy of Phenomenova.
Oh, you finished it 2 minutes ago. The book?
No, go up and take a super chat.
Oh, shit. Mr. Burger for $5. Iron, send me the link. You might want to see Mighty Golden Patriot trailer even before the rest of the world sees it. Oh, shit, yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you for the $5 super chat.
We really need it right now. Like, seriously.
Yeah, we're struggling.
I keep forgetting it's 4th of July, man, and y'all, that sucks for everybody over there, man. Like,
sucks. 4th of July on this Friday.
Well, everybody not having power, having to abandon your place, all that sucks.
Yeah.
Although your motel, man, couldn't have been.
Are extremely inflated right now. The crackhead motel, ghetto Motel 6 I'm describing, $97 a night.
$97.
Yeah,
man, that's man. That tells you how old, man. Like when I was working for the state, I used to stay in this place in Tuscaloosa because that was my area. Was up there, and it was like West Central Alabama. Like West Central Alabama, that's a whole lot of places that are like it's like God's country, man. Because he's like the only one that knows where you are. It's like a nuke went off, and everybody went to Tuscaloosa, and if you couldn't run that far, you went to Selma. That's all there is, man. It's like, man, the whole area is good. It's like, right. Anyway, but I stayed at this place. I remember it used to be like $27 a night, man. That was back in like 2003.
Lawrence, fuck, you didn't have to do that, dude. Oh my God, man.
Hey, there's one night of a hotel, man, in a crack neighborhood.
Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. You did not have to do that.
Thanks.
Dude,
I accept payments too. I can go face down, ass up, cheeks.
Shut up.
God damn. God damn. Oh, fuck.
The goal is to ruin all the moments. That's what black people do. They ruin everything.
Dude, you're gonna fit in super well at Vegas. You'd love it out here, man. You don't even have to wear pants.
God.
Iron Selena, I've told you guys, like, if you need help, like, don't be afraid to ask.
No.
Seriously.
It's just going to take some rearranging of some things. But the main thing, I've already got a backup plan. If I can't get back, if the Friday afternoon, if I got a backup plan to be back at work. No, if something happens and I can't be back at work Monday, I got my backup plan. I can be back at work like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I just got to make some things
I'm just saying, like, if you need $50 just for groceries or something to help you get by, I mean,
I'm sure
I don't mind.
Work is so understanding too, man. Why would you be worried about work?
Right.
Right.
Wait, I had to highlight
Can you see the sarcasm is practically dripping out of the screen?
Yeah, and imagine they're so happy you skipped out on all these days. It's not Tuesday.
Stay
not
right
Tuesday.
there.
Stay right there.
It's not Tuesday yet. It's Friday. Wait, is it Friday?
Get your ass back in the gym, you weakling. You're
I'm
right. You're
old.
doing good. It's gonna be good for you, man.
My
Because
back
you're
hurts.
gonna say some stuff in the gym, and people are gonna come up and smack you, and then they're
Get
gonna
back
make
in the
you.
gym, pumping
They're
your
gonna,
weights.
they're gonna make
son.
you stop doing that stuff, man. They'll beat it out of you.
Good Lord.
They'll bully you into like being a better person. That's what we used to do in this country.
What in the heck?
Look out, Nate got them 10-pounders. Yeah, get them 10. I use 10-pounders, man.
I got 15-pounders right next to me. I'm getting ready to
No,
buy,
man.
like,
If you
like a
do,
20
dude,
pound,
you don't have to do. Look, man. If I could go back to my 20-year-old self, first of all, I'd be kicking my ass every day for being a lazy piece of shit. But I'd also be like, man, don't hit real heavy stuff because later on in life, you're not going to have any cartilage in your shoulders, man. You just have to do body by science, man. You do smarter exercises because your body doesn't know if you're burning yourself out doing 10 pounds or doing 100 pounds, but your damn joints damn sure will, man. My older brother who lifted really heavy,
Dude,
man. I think he got up to like 395 benching. Man, his shoulders are they're gone. Man,
Dude,
he's
you should see me when I'm in my kitchen making like steak and eggs and like fried asparagus. Like while I'm cooking, I'm pumping weights at the same time. I'm just like on a total fucking protein rush.
Yeah, man, that stuff, dude. Steak and eggs and stuff. Look, man, they taught us they were poisoning us back in the day. They told us all the wrong stuff to eat.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they tried saying everything that we should eat, we shouldn't eat because of
exactly. They were like the food pyramid is bullshit, man. They were like eat nothing but grains and bread. You fucking lying pieces of shit. It's bullshit. You throw it up on. You don't eat a lot of fat. Fat don't matter. That's all bullshit, man. Yeah. Sugar is what matters. Sugar puts on more fat than anything, man.
Dude, like
sugar and alcohol, or sugar in alcohol, man. Like, I know, man. Look, man, I drink, man. Look, dude, if you saw me back when I was drinking, I was an unrecognizable.
No shit, you've had a bad week.
Yeah.
No, dude, like it's part of my routine now. I come home after work and I just pump some weights, get stuff done around the house. It's actually been really relaxing.
You were going to chime into the food pyramid, Theo. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say best part of living in Vegas so far: $12.99 steak and eggs at Village Pub.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a deal, man. I love that shit.
Yeah,
that's great.
Oh man, that's not, dude. That actually sounds pretty good, man. It's a big pile of food too. Sounds good.
Oh, it's a lot. Yeah,
really. Is that Village?
It's like a meal and a half.
Man, I love eggs too. Eggs are so good. Good gravy. Them things are good. Man. I used to make protein shakes, like Rocky. My dad used to make that shit. That's what we made. We made milkshakes when we were a kid, man. Just throwing a bunch of raw eggs and milk together and blending it up, and then putting like a couple of drops of vanilla and some shit. My dad used to hook us up. That was that late 70s, early 80s like milkshake that he made for us back in the day, dude. Yeah. A bunch of raw eggs. We never got sick.
Yeah, I tried that raw egg shit once. I vomited. I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it.
I've seen people do it. And I'm like, why?
I'm not doing it now, man. I don't trust anything now, man. But like back in man, that was the shit back in 1979 and 80, man. I didn't know the difference back then. You put enough sugar and vanilla in there, man. It was milkshake city.
It is very good to see Theo, you Diesel, Full Metal, MSK. It's been a while.
You too, homie.
I'm very happy to see you. Iron, obviously, you should know this the same way you can breathe air. If you need anything from me, you let me know, and I'll be there in a second. So whatever you need, you let me know. All right, seriously.
Did you turn my power back on?
If I could, I would.
Hey
If I-
man,
I
I
know,
mean, what though, dude? A generator, man. You could get a generator for a night.
I looked
So
into that.
we looked into that. Our place is small.
Now, that's for a gas powered. I could get a decent solar powered generator for about like a pretty good one for about $150. Now,
That's
that
not
may power some small appliances, maybe some plug-in fans.
Dude,
That doesn't problem my internet back on so I can work. That's the big problem.
dude, yeah, that I got there's a Honda generator that we've got like in the garage, man, that I got my mom picked up from my brother-in-law.
Yep.
And I don't think it was that much, man. I'll check into it, man, because like it was, I think after the power went out a while back, man.
Was that big red Honda generator with the pull string and the gas power?
No, this is a you just press the button, man, and boom. It has a little battery on it. You got to keep the battery charged, crank it up every now and then. No, you just press a button and it cranks itself, dude.
See, my grandpa had one of those Honda fuckers, the big red gas power generator.
Mm-hmm.
Those worked great, but you had to keep, people were stupid and they would bring them indoors.
Oh, some old people an old couple in Montgomery asphyxiated, man. One time when the power went out and they fired up their generator inside their house, man. You can't fire it, dude. That ain't good to be breathing in carbon. I don't know if y'all know carbon monoxide is not that great to breathe in, dude. Not healthy. But
real quick, because I have to get right. I'm still not done with this, believe it or not.
Yeah,
it's supposed to come out at 5 tomorrow on the 4th. Let me show this, get a little bit of feedback, and try and figure out. There's an in tag that's not even. I haven't even started yet to promote the book and Ripasend. But this is the bulk of the trailer, so this is it.
Oh, cool.
So our country is going to be what our people have proclaimed it must be, the arsenal of democracy.
In a world consumed by war, one man became a symbol of hope. Forged in the fires of battle. The deserts of Egypt become the final battleground. This summer, it's up to one man to take the fight to the skies. Metal monsters and dark sorcery fight to take over the world. Darkness ascends. The mighty Golden Patriot answers the call. A world on the brink. Freedom isn't given, it's forged in battle. Freedom strikes back because evil may rise, but liberty never dies. This summer, the mighty Golden Patriot, America first, last, and forever. pick up your copy of the mighty Golden Patriot today.
That's it.
That is awesome.
That's cool
Yeah.
shit.
Right on, man.
80% real human work, 20% AI.
The only thing that now this is me and some other people might like it. That stuff at the beginning when it's on trailers where it's like this and it shows stuff from inside the trailer and said this trailer begins now. I'm not a fan of that. And but that's in all, but they put it in all the trailers now. But I think it's dope, man. It gives me like, is this Flash's comment? This is Yellow Flash.
That's Flash's comment.
Yeah, man. Look, it gives me like the Wolfenstein New Order freaking vibes, man. You know, from that game, like with the mechs and some sort of, kind of a little bit like that. It looks pretty dope.
Well, plus with the Nazis and stuff, it's got very cool. It's got like a really cool like pulp feel to it.
But it's got
by the way, AI. If you do anything with a swastika, if the AI is designed and built here in this country, it will reject it.
Wow.
It literally won't do it.
Yep.
You can't actually use the word Nazi in the AI thing. You can use German World War II fighters, or you can use German World War II soldiers. But if you actually write the word Nazi, it will not do any. It won't work.
That's such
it won't
bullshit.
work.
That's such.
I had to have Munch design the Mighty Golden Patriot. I animated most of it, but he literally, I had to have him pull all the swastikas off the fighter planes and everything because it wouldn't render it.
Yep.
It just wouldn't render it. So it's.
We got a raid from Third Relify. Thank you, Third Relify, over on Rumble.
I was over there earlier.
Dude, yeah. They take all of that out because Nazi evil and all that. No, it's
now if you use an AI that's based somewhere else, AI based somewhere else, it'll do it.
But like they try to make the stuff. I know they try to make it like you can't say it because you can't even say it. It's like they try to erase it from everything, and they can't say you can't. They censor you even talking about stuff like that, man. Which is.
Well, all I know is I know two things. If you do it in an AI program that's coming from China or overseas, it's fine. It'll literally do anything. And also, anybody who tries to hide their history is doomed to repeat it. So
exactly.
That's why I was never ever in favor of tearing down Confederate statues.
Exactly.
I was never in favor of.
Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it.
Tearing down stuff or covering up stuff or trying to remove stuff that's associated with slavery or whatever. Keep that shit up. Keep it up.
Exactly. There's still slavery in the freaking world, man.
Yes.
You run the risk of it repeating itself. Yeah.
But I appreciate that. I appreciate what's called. Like I said, I got to do an end cap on it, and it'll be out by about 5. Y'all are the first people literally on Earth.
Dude, thanks, man. That's dope, man. I appreciate it. That's a cool.
Y'all are the first people. Even Yellow Flash hasn't seen
it. Have you ever played Wolfenstein: The New Order? It's like
the robots were inspired by it.
Yeah, it seems like it just gives me like, I don't know. It's really cool though, man. It just gives me like a little vibe. I'm not trying to say it's a ripoff or anything like that. I just get like
no, it's a ripoff.
it's a cool vibe though, man. When you got it takes that whole like what the Nazis got some future tech, man, and they wound up like taking over the whole world. It's cool, man.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Wait till you see what we do with the Mr. Burger Show, which several people, Iron and Selena, are actually involved with. It's gonna be amazing, and I want to go ahead and get this wrapped up so we can get back to work on that. But Yellow Flash has been very good to me and my organization. So is Dillard, Tom. Iron Oxide is has been subbing in for Crow. Has been doing a great job. And I'm gonna do you guys proud, the two of you and Selena. I'm gonna do you guys proud when you see what we got planned for that. It's gonna be amazing, and hopefully it's gonna put some money in our pockets. But I'm jumping Iron. Kick me, thank you. I appreciate it.
See you later, man. Thanks for sharing that, man. Good to have a break from the doom and gloom of climate catastrophe or whatever you want to call it.
No, man, that's what dude. It's climate change is why you had the storm.
Theo was getting a little. The sun was getting real low. He had to get his beauty sleep. You know how it is. Yeah.
It's 11:30 at night.
That much hair. He has spent a lot of time during the day maintaining it, so he was exhausted.
Yeah,
it's 11:30. A lot of people are going to be dead.
How often does he do a stand up? Because I mean, I see his clips and stuff online.
Actually, the dude's actually a maniac. Man.
Yeah. Really?
So pretty much as often as he can. Yeah. If you guys if he's ever in your area or you're out here,
I'm sure he'll be in my area soon, man. Sure.
Actually, he's like this motherfucker drives cross country with no air conditioning from the desert in Vegas to like fucking Portland, Seattle.
Man,
so he's talking about going to Atlanta, so that's not too far out your way.
When I come out there, I mean, if he's doing a show, if I come out there to visit, I'd be down to go check it out.
Bad. I was dating a Mexican chick in Atlanta, and she was awesome. Yeah, but I was like, man, it's too far to drive, dude. I don't know what in the man. It's like a man with priorities so far out of whack. Man, it ain't that bad driving without. Man, I drove without an air conditioner. And this my car now is the first one I've actually had that's had a functional air conditioner. Man.
No, my first car was a 2007 Dodge Caliber. When my uncle gave it to me, it didn't have any fucking air conditioning either, and I drove that thing for 2 years without air conditioning before I ever got my Camry.
You got a Camry, man. That's what Camry.
Yeah,
that thing's indestructible.
Yeah, I got
air conditioning is ice cold.
I got a 2019 Toyota Camry, dude.
What's your first car going to be, MSK? We need to get you a car.
I'm gonna do a. What did Peter have for Spider-Man 2?
He didn't have a car in Spider-Man.
He didn't have a car, but his trips out because I put together the Sam Raimi.
You have a moped?
You can have a moped. You can get a dirt bike. Be a dirt bike kid.
You can be an asshole on the road.
I can start working on cars, and then you can call me a grease monkey, and that wouldn't be a slur.
Oh God,
no.
MSK,
if you have a black mechanic, can you call him a grease monkey? That would be like shit.
Like
I know a black mechanic, and the dude is brilliant, man. He's actually the dude works on like brand new Corvettes and stuff at the Chevy dealership around, man. He's pretty good.
We got a local mechanic.
MSK, I wouldn't trust you to check the oil in a vehicle, much less work on one.
Oh no, I know.
I bet you couldn't even figure that out.
I think I can change oil. Someone showed me how to do it, and I know how to check like coolant. That's like it. Other than that, I'm.
Do you know how to replace your?
Do you check it in the plastic? Do you check it in the little plastic tub on the side, the little plastic thing on the side?
I know you uncap something off and pour some liquid in there, so your tank doesn't.
Right, that's all you do. You just pour more in.
Yeah.
Oh, I need an oil change. I'll just pour more oil in it.
You definitely don't have to drain it and make sure you're adding the right amount of oil.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna fuck up.
Make sure you always put the coolant in that plastic container in the side because that's where the coolant actually. That's that plastic thing is what coolant. That's what coolant.
Now, I'm sorry, I've only got one full screen tonight, so I don't have any way of monitoring all the chats like I normally would, or like she normally would. I don't monitor shit.
For those of you watching, this is a very awkward position that they're in.
So, yeah, this is not usual setup. Like Thor are, I don't even know if they're alive anymore. And
Selena, is that like a night thing or like a shirt or something? It looks like your shirt thing. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool, dude.
It's like a pullover.
Oh, okay. It looks like a bathing suit with a what is that thing? A shawl? I don't know what that the sleeve thingy.
It's a shawl type thing.
Okay.
That's what I would
Okay.
It's like a swimsuit thingy.
Dope, man.
Get the flavor of my Smirnoff is.
So we got Mom's Mysteries of Mayhem for $5. Threbrellify or Mr. Sean is in the house, sending our prayers and love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We got from Truth Sanity 1 gifted 1 membership. That is fucking cool.
Thank you.
And then another one. So thank you.
Thank
That's
you
2.
so much.
Really appreciate that.
Somebody send them another $100. Do it.
Send me $100. I'll start twerking right now. Start throwing ass.
No, you won't.
I'm not a gay person.
I think if you were just throwing ass, I'd have less chance of getting.
I would send MSK $100 just for him to whip out the Dora blanket and lay on it again, so we could make memes about him one more time.
Oh God! Oh, I got someone gifted me a membership. Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Hell yeah!
Truth Sanity gave me a membership. Thank you.
That's awesome.
That's cool as fuck.
You gave me a reparation. Now you don't have to do anything else. You're good.
Oh my God.
God damn. Bonus free 1 month Rumble Premium. It's like, that sounds kind of cool in theory, but then there's fucking nothing on Rumble at all. I can't wait to be back on YouTube, man. You do Rumble streams, no one gives a fuck.
You're not on YouTube anymore?
You're not on YouTube?
No. I was doing a watch party for just a league best of 5, and they gave me a strike for a week. I tried contacting the company, nothing. So I can't stream until Sunday. So
weird.
That's not nearly the story I thought I was going to.
That's what I said. I just said I couldn't.
I know. I was expecting something so much worse.
I literally just can't stream until Sunday. That's it.
Was like leaning in, like, "What'd you do, bud?"
I literally do anything. I
watch. I don't believe that for a second, man. You did.
I love how all four of us just kind of.
I got in trouble by shit talking.
All 4 of us looked at him like concerned
shit
parents.
talk, man. You shit talk in the private chat. You just say this stuff, man, and you can't help. I don't know if you can't help yourself.
I can't stop shit talking. That's just who I am. I'm basically like EVS, but like way clever, smarter, better looking.
If you had somebody beside you every time you did that, punch you in the head. Like I saw this. I remember there was this ad on. Like I remember it was Saturday Night Live, and The Rock was on there, and it was like, "This is how you quit smoking." It was like every time this dude tried to smoke The Rock, like this was years ago, back when he was all roided out with WWF, man. It was an every time he tried to put a cigarette in his mouth, the dude, it kept showing him, and he was like more and more beat up every time they'd show him.
Oh God, that's why.
Dude, look at this bullshit I've been sitting in. Holy fuck!
What the fuck is that?
God, this thing sucks.
Seeing you here, but welcome.
Hey, what up, dude?
Hey.
That's why I say I don't get it. I don't get how people just stream just straight to Rumble. I couldn't do it. This last week,
I swear we're gonna get back to the storm topic. We're just finish this roundtable.
Oh no.
Finish up.
Could you imagine a world like if you just only stream through Rumble and X? Like if that was just you don't exist unless you're on YouTube. That's how it works. No one would know you exist.
I know. I see your point. I'm not saying I 100% disagree with you at all. But I do see a world where we can finally move past YouTube. It's just going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of conditioning, mainly audience conditioning, including myself.
Man, Salty Cracker took his whole man.
It's so much easier to just fucking. It's like YouTube is just so established. It's really hard to fucking get people to get away from it.
But you've got people
and
like
the interface.
Yes,
Rumble's interface is literally just bad.
It can't fix it. They can't make Rumble's interface like YouTube because it's like YouTube has some kind of like copyright on the thing to where they can't take it. That's why they're like highlighting stuff in the chat. That's why YouTube's chat stuff is way better than anybody else's, man. But like you could get used to Rumble and the other things and stuff like that. It's just not quite as friendly as YouTube, but like people like
nobody
Crowder
cares
and Salty Cracker have taken their whole audience over to Rumble, man.
Like
Salty,
people know Rumble exists, they just don't care to watch it.
They have such a massive established audience.
Yeah, that's like easy. Yeah.
That's cool. And like Crowder doing it, all of that, it makes sense. And it's eventually going to get easier for everybody else. It's just right now it's difficult. Right now, the smartest thing to do is like, yes, go ham on Rumble as much as you can as a creator, but also, you know, you got to still like, okay, you're still on YouTube.
Yeah, like you'll have people that will say they'll watch you on Rumble, they'll follow you, and then they don't watch. Like, 'cause they're just talking out their ass. A bunch of fucking lying people. I literally stream to all three, and everyone still would just choose to watch me on Rumble. Anyone that followed me from YouTube to Rumble would only still watch me on YouTube. It's actually insane.
Hey, True Sandy, one from $1. Salt must flow. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
No, I see what you're saying. Oh, and Tony, yeah, we're good. We're in a hotel. We're just waiting it out, buddy.
Yeah, somebody watches Salty keeps. That's
I've stopped watching folks like Meat Eater because they won't join Rumble. Yeah.
Oh, you can't even join the creator program
That's
that's
a different thing. Ignoring Rumble completely and just being like, no, YouTube is the only.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. That's stupid. But you don't ignore either one. Put everything in. Hey, Toasty, what up?
Hi, Toasty. What it tastes like?
You just messed Theo. I'm
sorry. You mean she just missed me? Right.
Sure.
Like to join Rumble's creator program, you have to use Rumble Studio, and you have to have a Rumble Premium subscription or whatever. I wouldn't mind having the Rumble Premium subscription because that's like $8. That's fucking nothing. If you can't afford $8 a month, you're probably just some broke fucking loser. But why do I have to use Rumble Studio? Why would I have to use an inferior streaming software when I have my own? It's just like dumb. And people, they'll do anything. Rumble will announce like, I don't know, we have a fucking algorithm. People will literally get on their knees and suck this guy off to the fucking balls. The cock is literally in the back of their throat.
There you see. This is why you just
This is why you should embrace Rumble, motherfucker.
That's they embrace Rumble by having this guy's cock to their throat, to their esophagus.
Okay, yo. Just say you're gay.
I heard
just
this.
Say you're gay.
I heard this.
We all know you're gay.
Yeah, I also heard allegedly.
I think
had a threesome. Allegedly.
Let's get back to talking about the storm.
Oh yeah.
I've been trying to find that video of the dude that's sitting on the interstate, man, outside Tuscaloosa. I think trying to find. I've got some clips and stuff where you can get an idea of it, but I have no idea, man. It was like, I'm telling you, it was a couple of clips, and I remember watching them. It may have actually been before that, but it was like I remember watching them when I was in Auburn or something.
Rumble Premium is called F5/refresh/wink. Okay. Inside Rumble joke.
Like I'm not trying to be a dick, but no one ever. I mean, whenever we bring issues up about Rumble, no one ever says we're wrong. It's just like maybe they'll get better in the future. I'm not saying the issues aren't going to get better. I'm just saying these are the problems I'm having right now. Rumble
We've already been back on the forums, MSK.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to? Oh man, I've got. So, it's not the same thing, but I got some video.
You want to see? Found the video, Diesel. I can. Put
yeah,
man. I've got one of them here. Let me. Give me. I can put it in a. Do you want me to share it or put it in private chat?
Look at this. Look at this. This is like the old days, right?
This is not. This is where
I love this.
This is like the old days, man. This is like the old
days. You have nothing, and you're settling talking to a hot, rich, white, black guy and a white.
No, I think what he meant was this is like the old. This is like the old days of us getting on you, telling you to calm the fuck down.
No, it's all of us hanging out, man, without you being. But you know, you're gonna come in and say this. But we used to have fun back in the day.
We still have fun.
Yeah, back then, good lord, none of those things happen anymore. We literally have two whites, a redneck, and a white rich black guy.
Did you say I was a redneck? Just because I talk like this, dude, I'm not.
He said he's a white rich black guy. What?
Me. That's me. I have those titles.
This accent betrays me, man. But I'm not. I am far from a redneck. I hate country music, and that whole.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
wrong with
man.
Blake
I don't
Shelton
do any of
once in
that
a while.
weird bullshit that they do here. Man.
Do you eat?
I'm a
frozen?
metalhead stuck in Alabama with this accent, man. Go
Laps
figure.
said that he saw a redneck in his area, fat guy wearing just overalls, walk into a store, and he had just a bag of hot dogs, and he would eat them frozen. I was like, what?
Those things are fully cooked, man.
I hope.
All the hot dogs are fully cooked, man.
If you just, that's disgusting.
I eat frozen French fries, man. I used to do. I even have my daughter was little. She used to eat.
What?
Yeah. Like I pull them out of the bag while they're like.
That's fucking gross.
Hey, right. Oh no.
He said, I don't know what he had. He said he ate like spit. He had spit tobacco and he ate hot dogs frozen. Like what? That's fucking.
I'm not eating frozen hot dogs, but I would know. I'd get a couple of.
And then he got taken away by a tornado. Speaking of which, Iron.
Oh yeah, tornado.
Right. Well done, Nate.
Nice transition, homie.
Unlike Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner.
Hold on, because you gave me all the links.
All the links.
Oh, there you are. All the links. I only have one screen, so it's a little difficult. This is cool. I'm going to jump ahead. We already watched some of the footage, but apparently there's this dude on TikTok that is kind of like a younger, blacker Nosferatu. Not Nosferatu. Notre Dame. There we go. Notre Dame.
Nosferatu. I was like, he's a younger, blacker vampire.
The younger, blacker Nosferatu is the chick from Wicked. We know that. This guy's a Notre Dame. There we go.
She's satanic, dude. God, I can't. Ugh.
Those fingers are frightening.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm gonna pull this up in a second.
That chick is cool.
Every time I see a picture of her in those
creature is gross, man.
Every time I see a picture of her in those fucking fingernails, like it's like you said, Nosferatu. I'm thinking of those classic scenes of Nosferatu when you see him like creeping across the wall and you see his shadow and shit. She looks just like him.
Like that.
Yeah. It is not a good look. I don't know why she thought that was such a good idea.
Yeah. Nosferatu is not as repulsive looking though, man. She's got that freaking cow thing in her nose.
All right, so here we go. Tell me this shit isn't creepy.
With this next storm that's on its way, there's going to be millions of dollars in damages. Okay, there's also going to be a blackout or possibly with this next storm that's on its way.
So real quick, he predicted this on
June 15th.
June 15th.
The storm hit on
7/1.
On the 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
With this next storm on its way, there's going to be millions of dollars in damages. Okay. There's also going to be a blackout or possibly a blackout with the phones or phone service. It's going to be even more trouble in Vegas.
Crazy, right?
That's kind of on the nose.
Kind of interesting.
That's kind of generalized, man. Maybe he's looking at weather patterns. That could be, man. I could say, of course, he's talking about Vegas, man. But it's like,
but at the same time, I mean, how much has happened to you that might have seemed like a coincidence at the time, but in actuality, it wasn't? I mean, I don't know. That one's up for debate.
He was just saying that it could be a storm. The power could go out for a while, and it'd be millions of dollars in damages. I'm just like, that's every storm that rolls through the state.
He got it so close. He also predicted the date, so that was
Jesus.
This one might be more
Black
weird.
Jesus.
So let me get this guy up.
There's no such thing as Black Jesus.
Yeah, Idris Elba was Black Jesus. In fact, and Hobbs and Shaw. So that was Black Jesus right there.
Hobbs and Shaw. What are you talking?
Yeah, Idris Elba was Black Jesus, man. Did you not know that?
Here's another prophet. Let's hear from him.
That looks like my dad.
What got going on over here? The weather was almost 120 degrees, and also too, they got hit with some crazy dust storm, which knocked off a bunch of trees, power lines, it's all over. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos. Everybody thinks that the things that are happening in the world is not spiritual. Like, you guys think this stuff is normal. This is not normal. It's getting bad. It's getting worse and worse and worse. You guys think they're still good over there in Asheville, North Carolina from last year? Like, they're still recovering. You don't just recover. Like, just because you're not hearing about it on the news doesn't mean the people over there are good. These are the signs of the times, bro. Everything is changing. Everything's changing.
Pause for a second.
Becoming revealed. That which was in the dark is now coming to the light. These are the signs of the times. We're seeing it in the earth. The earth is sending us a message. The earth is trying.
I want to comment on.
He starts going like deep revelations, man. He's like,
I want to.
Are you related to Society Reviews?
I want to comment on his Asheville.
Oh, he's
comment.
lighter. Society's like dark.
The reason things are still
hating on Catholics 24/7.
The reason things are still fucked up here in Asheville, North Carolina, is because our government doesn't give a fuck about us. Our governor is a fucking commie bastard that doesn't give a shit about his own people.
Exactly. That's the point, man. They let that stuff happen, man.
It's got nothing to do with biblical prophecy. The reason people are still fucked up is because they don't want to come in and help people recover from it.
Right. That's evil people that could be in the Bible, though, dude.
I have a dream.
You see, there's stuff you could be the beginning.
I'm sorry, like,
look, man, stuff like that, wars, rumors of wars, all this stuff is but the beginning of the birth pangs, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the Bible also says no one will know the day.
No, they won't know the exact day.
They won't know the day nor the hour of the apocalypse or the tribulation or God's return or Jesus's return. So all of this shit right here, I don't listen to this kind of crap.
I don't believe in space wizards, so I'm good.
Yeah. Wait till it gets a little. Yeah, just wait till he gets a little further on, and you can see how wide this thing is, man.
Oh, is this?
Okay, we'll go ahead and play it from the beginning.
Is this from 2011? I mean, 2011. I didn't mean to cut off that last video. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we talked about. He just gets crazy into Revelation.
They don't. Yeah, you don't know the time, and all stuff and rumors wars. Just that's just the beginnings of stuff, man. And I don't even think we've come to that. Nobody's gonna know, but wait till this.
Oh, I can see it. Damn.
No way.
Yeah.
Now that's just the edge. Wait, check this out, dude.
That's got to be a solid F4 or border F5.
I think it's an F4. I think that was an F4 that came through.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that's got to be an F4.
It is. I think that's not even. Yeah, there you go. Where you can see how wide it is, man. That's several miles away too, man. Look how big that is. Look at that. That's just, dude. That's just death. And if you could see the stuff that's floating around on the edges, I can't find that other video. There's no telling where that thing is. It's
holy shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look how wide that thing is, man.
Like, do they even have time to get away?
Well, they have warning systems. I mean, they have warning systems in place for this kind of a thing.
I'm talking about these guys reporting this.
Yeah.
Right there.
I know. Yeah, that's retarded, dude. There's no way. I'm like, you need to be underground somewhere, dude.
Look at that vortex coming down.
Yeah, I know. Why are you out there looking at it?
If it's coming down right next to you, get your ass below ground.
But you know what? Thank you, insane person, for making this video so we can look at it, though. If you're dead, I hope you're in heaven.
I know.
The problem.
I'm gonna pause it real quick. Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm frozen. Yep.
No, you're moving on for me.
You're moving for me, man. I can see it.
You're not frozen at all.
Okay, everybody started spinning for a second. My bad. We have really bad Wi-Fi here.
Are we all tweaking the fuck out?
Well, you guys, you guys
Nate,
got hotel internet. So. I was just gonna say the problem with filming tornadoes in general is you're really putting yourself out there at the risk of getting this kind of footage because you don't know which way that shit is gonna go. You really don't. It may for a solid minute, it could be about maybe a mile, 2 miles away from you, and then all of a sudden in the middle of recording, it could start coming. It could start coming right at you, and before you even know it, it's just bearing down on you, and you're not going to be able to get away.
Yeah, you think, man? Looking at that right there. If that thing coming at you, you can't get out of the way, man.
He's lucky because it's
that big because it's going that. You're right because it's going that. Or excuse me, that way, man.
But if that thing had come
towards you, you can't get out of that. You can't even see how wide the base of that thing is, man.
No,
and like the video that I was talking about may have been even before that. I just remember seeing it, and these guys were on the interstate, man, and they're like, "Oh my god, that is people," because they zoomed in, and you could see all of this stuff flying around on the edges, like right there. You can't make that out because it's so far away, but man, if that bears down on you, you can't run miles and get out of the way. You can't just let me duck out of it. Nah, man, and you get in a car, you're not going to be able to outrun it.
You're not Bill Paxton.
Your best, you're not Bill Paxton for in a Dodge commercial in a truck. I'll survive. No, you got to get somewhere in the ground to hope that thing goes over you, and it doesn't, because that right there, everything at the base of that is leveled down to the ground. It is it's wiped out everything. It's like I was saying earlier about that tornado that came through here. It took houses down to the slab, dude. It was like, it looked like everything was put in a giant blender. Everything was just nothing but boards and pipe. It was the slab was there, and there was a little bit of pipe sticking up out of parts of the slab. That was it. It was just, everything was literally razed to the ground. There was nothing there.
The aftermath of was it Greensburg or Greensville, Kansas? I can't remember.
I think it was Greensville. Is that what you're?
Yeah, I should know the name because that's actually the town my mom grew up in. Her family home, like that she was a kid in, is just gone. Just fucking gone.
Yeah. Also, this is a lot scarier at nighttime because at least during the day you can kind of see where it's coming from. At night, in the pitch black, and this shit is going on.
Yeah,
that's horrifying.
You need to get in a basement. You need to get somewhere, man, away. You just need to get somewhere in a hallway or something, man. You need to hopefully some. Fortunately, I am in a basement, so yay.
No, and like I want to stress, like what happened in Vegas was nowhere near like this. So people
no, but it's still, dude.
Tornadoes in other parts of the country.
Yeah, how many basements are there in Vegas? Like none, right? Nobody has a basement in Vegas.
Well, you guys are.
This thing wasn't. I mean, we saw the worst of this. I've got a few more videos that I can pull up. It was bad for Vegas.
Yeah,
not like people in Tornado Alley. We're talking Missouri, Arkansas, fucking
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Well, it's still though, dude. You're not prepared. Nothing's. They don't design stuff to really be for that, and you don't have basements in Vegas, right? You don't have any. Nobody has in that area. There's no basements, man.
I was going to say
not a lot here, but like it just depends on where you get it, and people. It depends on where your house is and stuff. You can get basements, like places in like Birmingham, or like there's every house in Birmingham because it's built kind of into the side of a mountain. The whole area is just mountainous right there around Birmingham. So most of the houses are built with basements and things, but like not a lot here. But still, it's just when your whole system is not, when nobody is prepared for that, it just wipes out everything, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to say. You know, you guys are lucky from a standpoint that it wasn't anything like this, but because it's so rare out there where you guys are at, it seems like you guys weren't you weren't prepared for what was going to happen, and that's why everything's out and power's out. And
definitely not prepared.
I'm just glad that your power is not down for a long period of time, because man, let me tell you something. We also get occasionally we'll get we're not really in a hurricane area, but in 1995 there was a hurricane called Opal, and what it did was it rolled up on land, came up all the way from the Gulf, went straight up through Alabama in this area, and sat. Yeah, Darnell's right. Like their water table, they're basically in like the Louisiana. A whole lot of Louisiana is floodplain, man. The whole area is like, that's why, Louisiana.
It's just a monsoon.
New Orleans is below sea level. The whole area is, man. That's why when what was the one in 2005? Katrina. That's when it came through. It wiped everything out because like they didn't give it. They keep electing retards in New Orleans, man. A bunch of corrupt retards and a whole lot. They're a bunch of corrupt retards down there, man. And Darnell knows. We were talking about it, man. And they didn't. And you can't. It's the whole area. It was like the levees broke and everything got flooded and wrecked because and they didn't evacuate anybody because they didn't care. And then they probably reelected the same retard afterwards and didn't blame him. They blamed, anyways. But it's like we had a hurricane came and just sat in this area. We were out without power for 2 weeks, man. It sat here for like, it was hours and hours, and just the whole thing just wrecked everything around here. It was nasty. But the people down in like Mobile and Fairhope and the areas down there in the Gulf and in Florida, hurricanes are awful too, dude. I'm just glad we don't get a whole lot of them here, but like hurricanes.
What's up?
Right, Darnell.
Darnell, what's up, homie?
Sorry, guys. I was picking some food out of my teeth.
What'd you eat?
Eating a lollipop.
Oh no, Hershey's with almonds.
Oh.
No,
Almonds.
Heath was right, man. They keep electing stupid fucking idiots for the city. But yeah, like where I live, if I dig like 3 feet deep, I'm hitting water.
Yeah, because it's everything is the whole, well, not the whole state, but a good large portion of the state is a floodplain, man. Mm-hmm. It's like when I went down to the Creatures the in-laws down there in Amite, man. The road, like to either side of where the road was around there, was like there was almost always standing water at any time of the year. On the other side, the road would be raised up a little bit, but on either side of it down there, like it was Amite. It was like up north of, I remember, off of Slidell, and when we go up whatever that interstate is that gets off I-10 and goes up past Slidell,
59.
And we go up 59, man, and we get off there close to Amite. I just remember the roads were raised up several feet off the ground, but the areas down there would like just stay almost flooded, man, right off the side of the road. And like you said, the water your whole state is like soaked in groundwater, man.
Yeah.
Just like around Mobile and Fairhope down there in the Gulf.
Yep.
Down here, man. And in Biloxi, Mississippi, and all the areas down there.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, guys. I'm really tired. So
go get some sleep.
Get you some sleep, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
take care of the doggos, man.
Yeah,
your hair looks kick-ass black, by the way. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank
Come
you.
back, unlike my dad.
Why do you got to go and do that?
He's leaving for milk.
Bye, Selena.
Or Skittles.
I'll take the comfy chair now.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
man.
God. Thank God she's gone. No girls.
Well, if he left to go get Skittles, just be glad that's not your breakfast every day.
Yeah. Hey, off topic, but I think this is really cool and you guys appreciate it. Keith David got his
I saw that, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He only got his star on the Walk of Fame. I
Did
love
you see
Keith
the
David.
video?
Video with him and his wife. Yeah, that
was sweet.
I was just reading something about that not even a minute ago. That's fucking badass, dude.
I mean, to be fair,
it's long overdue, man. Like,
to
he
be fair,
deserves
though,
it.
I know back in the day, people used to think it was a big deal. Now you really need like 12 grand and like just a petition to get a star. Like you can get a star to what? Oh yeah, it's easy.
The fuck?
It's easy. I could get one. I've been in, but being a fucking background in movies, I could get a star.
Well,
I have to pay a certain amount of money.
Well, you definitely deserve one then, son. Fucking porno stat, dude. It needs to be like just a carving of your face with the porno stash and no beard. Like, That'd be fucking awesome.
Do you like a Lemmy thing like Nick Weiser's got going on, man? Yeah, man. Get the handlebar, man. Go for the full skank. Go for the full skank.
You got any rolls coming up? I thought I heard you talking about.
I just did. Well, I did one 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you did?
There's nothing out right now. Like I guess everything's been filmed already.
Gotcha.
Dude, man, I missed the stream. I saw oh god, you and Moxie were streaming the other night, man. I missed it.
Yeah, every Tuesday night we do it.
Yeah,
we do,
gotta check that out, man.
We do AI dungeon.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I'll tell you something, dude.
11 p.m. Central.
I got some it's sparkling, man. I'm hooked on icebreakers, dude. It's pineapple mango seltzer.
Mango seltzer,
dude. But these right here, strawberries and cream. These are the fire, dude. These things right here. These are my crack, man. I got a stash of that. I'll just sit and eat on these things, man. I'm about to be hooked up, dude. I got a new power supply. Bought that today, and I'm getting a graphics card from my half brother, and man, it's about to be Doom month, Doom Eternal, dude. I'm going for. I've been wanting.
Do you got Game Pass? Because you can get pretty much all the Doom games for free, like on Game Pass.
Dude, I bought Doom Eternal back when I got the graphics card and played Doom 2016. I thought, hey, maybe I'll run Doom Eternal. I tried to start it up, and a little note came up said, yeah, it basically said your potato ass bullshit ain't gonna work with this game. That was essentially what it said, and I was just like, well, drat.
Well, shit. Are you gonna play?
It was 2022.
I played a little bit of Doom: The Dark Ages, dude. It's metal as fuck, dude. I love it. But
the man is not there. Mick Gordon. They didn't get Mick. They had a falling out with him like retards, man. And like Mick Gordon is the dude. There was a video that he put out on X a while back that just showed the layering that he did with one of the songs, and it's so sick, man. It just showed the different stuff he put in, and it's like I actually have that soundtrack in my car, and every now and then I'm like, throw it in the first age, in the first battle, and the dude goes on, and then it's just like the Doom Slayer, and then it's like nothing but metal.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've got soundtracks to like different movies and games like downloaded. I got the entire soundtrack for the first Bayformers movie downloaded, and anytime I hear the Arrival to Earth, like
man,
music,
that used to be. I used to listen to that when I would go jogging, dude.
I'll be on the way to work, just monologuing to myself. I'm just like, before time began, there was the cube.
Hey man, look, man, that was, dude. That movie was 18 years ago today, man. 18 years ago today. I saw it in the movie theater that night, and in Alabama.
I was a kid when I saw that fucking movie.
I went to the opening night. There were people dressed up as Transformers here in Alabama. They were dressed up the Boxformers, dude.
I can remember
freaking Bama.
I can remember me, my uncle, and my two cousins being there opening night watching that shit. And dude, here's the thing: my uncle, he did not like the Michael Bay Transformers movies like at all. But dude, to me and my two cousins, we're sitting there watching this shit like it is the greatest thing we've ever seen in our lives. Like our fucking minds were like,
dude, the first one is still good. The first you could take out a few scenes, some of that dumb.
You could take out Sam's parents.
Yes, yeah, you take his parents out talking about. Were you masturbating?
Were you masturbating?
Why is this in this movie? You take that out. You take out the part where it's got Bumblebee peeing, but you have
keep that in. The Autobots. That's funny.
The Autobots arrival to Earth, and that is a brilliant scene.
Goosebumps.
That is actually, dude. I'm telling you, that used to give me goosebumps.
I got goosebumps.
I'd be thinking about that when I would go jogging, man, and it would get like that. It would get the whole testosterone vibe going, man. I used to go out and because I had that soundtrack too, dude. I had the CD. I used to listen to it in my car, man.
Dude, I will never forget watching Optimus Prime roll up on screen for the first time in live action and hearing the voice of Peter Cullen.
No, the voice was when we heard about it. Don Murphy was one of the producers on that, and used to come to the
Iron's confused. he's like, what?
Don Murphy used to come to the freaking
Diesel's here. I'm not confused. We're talking about Transformers.
Yeah, man. He came to the message board we used to hang out at and would ask questions, and everyone was talking about need to get Peter Cullen, get Peter Cullen, get Peter Cullen. And then they announced it, and we were all like, "All right, this movie's gonna be awesome." As soon as it opened, and he started talking, and I was just, "Oh man, I watched that movie 5 times in the movie theater."
Is that rumor true that like when they were trying to get Vin Diesel, and Vin Diesel was like really interested and everything, but then when he heard that, well, they might get Peter Cullen, he's like, well, fucking get Peter Cullen.
Diesel said, "Fuck me."
The
Give it to that guy.
I never heard anything about Vin Diesel, but the fans, all they kept saying was Peter Cullen, Peter Cullen, Peter Cullen. And Michael Bay was like, if you listen to like the audio commentary on the movie, he's like, you guys were so completely right. I can't imagine anybody else's Optimus Prime. The fans were talking about it, and as soon as I heard him, he was like, oh, he's great. I can't imagine anybody else's Optimus Prime. And that was Peter Cullen had no idea how beloved he was until I think he went to like a BotCon in the 90s. His daughter took him to it. He's like, no, Dad, you don't understand. They love you. They've been talking about this. And he went, and I think before he got cast in a movie, his finances were not that great and everything. And he was talking about one of the dudes who was on one of the streams that me and Sevi and some other people were on, and he said that like he was at one of the cons, and Peter Cullen was like he was like crying, like he was like so emotional because he had no idea how much everybody loved him and everything, man. It was great because like when they got him to do the Toonami promos, for back in the day, because he did Gundam Wing and a bunch of stuff. The guy asked him, he wanted him to do his in the Optimus Prime voice, and he's like, Peter Cullen asked him, will anybody remember it? And he goes, dude, I will. The guy goes, I will. He's like, okay, cool. So he got him in there, but like it's what you said. And when it shows the truck for the first time in the movie theater, the whole movie theater went ape shit when I was watching. They were all like, yeah.
So you said something a while ago that Michael Bay said when people suggested the Peter Cullen, and then when he heard, he was like, oh, you're right. That kind of pisses me off. Like if Michael Bay is handed this franchise, and he had no fucking clue what Optimus Prime sounds like, dude, how do you not know Transformers if you're in the fucking movie?
It's ego, man. They think it's ego.
Prime from a flat nose diesel truck to a long nose diesel truck and put flames on.
This is why I say those. He got the.
That's unforgivable.
Those movies.
I don't mind the long nose at all. I don't mind that at all because how many flat nose trucks you ever see out in the wild? Like I never mind. Look, man,
well,
you don't find a bigger Optimus Prime fan than me.
In the 80s, the flat nose was everywhere.
Was everywhere, but now it's nowhere, man.
I can't do it. Michael Bay's coming back because their franchise fails because he killed Transformers. Send the meteor, please. But the person that ruined the entire thing is going to be able to come back.
Nah, man, they killed what good vibe they had with the beginning of Bumblebee with that Rise of the Beast dog shit.
Didn't a lot of people like Transformers 1? I heard a lot of people like Transformers 1.
Transformers 1 is great.
I didn't see it.
Look, man, you might like Transformers 1, but that movie is complete and total dog shit. I hate that movie.
Go back and watch Vin Diesel's Space Jockeys. We talked about that extensively.
Space jerk-offs?
I didn't love it, but I liked it.
A lot of people liked it. I've watched it 3 or 4 times. It's just
it's just not your cup of tea, man.
No, man. Let me tell you what it is. It takes all of these ideas, way better executed ideas. It takes a cool piece from here, a piece from there, puts a bunch of cringe bullshit humor and some of the worst voice acting I've ever heard. That guy, I can't stand it. Other people, that guy who did Megatron, I thought was dog shit.
You see, I disagree. I thought he was the best part of the movie, dude. Seriously,
it's terrible. That ain't Megatron.
Best part of these movies is when they're over and the credits hit.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. They took so many. See, they cherry picked this little minor thing. Megatron they had in some of the comics, and for like Transformers Prime, kind of the origin story. And I've got a book. It's Transformers Exodus.
I love Transformers Prime, by the way.
Yeah. This is Transformers Prime is fantastic, man, and that origin is fantastic, man, and I like that even better than the G1 cartoon origin. But there's other stuff like that. But Transformers 1 just takes this little stuff, and people just, oh, it's so good, it's so good. Yeah, I thought it was good. But I can go off from the.
I mean, I don't know what they want.
But
like,
Michael Bay. No, here's the thing, man. They got that Travis Knight dude, and they could have taken what was done in Bumblebee, which the beginning of Bumblebee, all the fans went apeshit for that because they're just like, look at these designs, look at this stuff, and then they went to Rise of the Beast. And that movie, with the exception of a few parts, is a giant snooze fest. And then they made Optimus Prime all of a sudden be like...
remember when Bumblebee was supposed to be originally a prequel to the first one? Then fans liked it, so they were like, no, this is just going to be the start of something kind of new. And it's like,
Yep.
What?
And then they changed. No. It was actually could have been pretty cool like that. Instead
but
of
it would
being
have
a
made sense
prequel
to the
first one. No.
Because the Transformers have already existed on Megatron existed in the Arctic with Sam's great whatever the fuck he was called.
Yeah, but like, look, man, every single one of the Michael,
you're trying to find plot threads in a Michael Bay film.
No. The first Michael Bay Transformers movie is good, and it's the only one that got Optimus Prime correct in those movies. Man, they kind of got worse and worse and worse, and they had him executing. Optimus Prime would never execute. I don't care. And like, hell, the Lord wanted to get into an argument with me on X. And I had to just walk away because I was just like, motherfucker, you want to argue Optimus Prime's character?
That's not Optimus Prime.
Yeah, you're right.
He would never execute a helpless. He wouldn't execute Sentinel Prime. He wouldn't execute that little thing.
Technically, if you kill a robot, is that murder? Technically,
I rember when I reviewed.
He had also Optimus Prime would never say, "I'll kill you all." He would never say that. He wouldn't. Those words never came. And Peter Cullen never cared for that stuff when it came out either. But like, the thing is, bringing Michael Bay back could actually work because, like, if you don't make if he went back and looked at the criticism and stuff like that, he's taken some time away.
He would have made
what happened. They made that fourth Transformers movie is one of the worst pieces of dog shit I have ever seen in my life.
What's he gonna do? Because like, I don't believe him coming back is gonna change anything. Because we're in a different movie landscape than he had the benefit of being in the 2000s.
No, man. No. Michael Bay will come back and like, look, man. He'll come back and you know what you're gonna have in this movie? You're gonna have you'll have some military shit in there, pro-American shit, and then you're gonna have somebody with dark hair that resembles Megan Fox. There's gonna be some gratuitous shots of that, that's cool. But like, what you're also gonna have, you're gonna have amazing action scenes. The Bumblebee and Rise of the, with the exception of the beginning part of Bumblebee, the rest of the movie and Rise of the Beast, there was nothing that was just like, but like you won't have that epicness. There was stuff about Michael Bay's trailers in some of the parts for the first three movies. There was some epic shit in there. The first, let me tell you something. That first Transformers movie, when the Autobots arrived to Earth, that's one of the best scenes in as far as movies goes. To me, of course, I'm biased, but that scene when they're in with them, when you put Steve Jablonsky's music, and Michael Bay can be a genius when he doesn't have retard humor and shit like that. You've got that part when it shows him coming down and it's playing that music. And you have him, and then you show how gentle the Autobots are. You have him, I think it's Ironhide, pulling out of a pool. Anyway, all right, we're going back. No, man, I'm sorry. I went off on a tangent. Like, sorry, man. You know how I am. I'm just bad. I'm not
going to rain on anybody's parade. Michael Bay coming back isn't going to do anything.
Like, just to remind the audience that we are talking about.
Sorry, man. I'm stupid.
I'm just pointing out, if you guys want to reference this, Paramount going back to Michael Bay is like when you dump an ex and you realize you can't get anything better than her because she blew you. She's probably the only girl you ever had. So you went back to her because she's the only person that ever touched you, every person there like blew you at all. It's like, why?
How would you even know?
I've had too many experiences. Back in the day,
you haven't had no idea, man.
Like,
get out of here.
That's the equivalent of Paramount going back to Michael Bay.
I get where he's coming from.
I know what you're saying. but
think
the
like
thing
the
is,
height.
it's gonna change. No, it's gonna change stuff completely.
It's not.
Man.
There's no way,
let's go
dude.
back. Let's go back
No
to the
way,
storms,
man.
man. Let's go back to the storms because we're
It's
just
like
gonna
if
go
you
on
were a
this.
fucking fat nerd with no girls and you stink, you smell like literal shit, and a girl was like, "Hey, I'll blow you. I'll have sex with you." Then you think like that's the only.
Where
thing you
is
can
this
get.
coming from?
They're desperate. This is literally desperation at its finest. Hey, I'll go back to this fat LaQuisha bitch who probably stinks and probably.
How is this
has, like,
correlating to Michael Bay?
I guarantee you that girlfriend you had said axe instead of ask.
Tornadoes.
Guarantee you.
Yeah, or
Tornadoes,
death
yeah.
tornadoes.
I guess he's saying LaQuishas are tornadoes now. Like that's what I heard.
That's true. That is true.
And
Black
they do
women are
have their
tornadoes.
own. They probably do have their own gravity.
Their own gravitational pull.
Yeah,
Oh, we're saying women are trash. Sorry. Oops.
No,
No,
man,
that's
no,
just
no,
you.
I know if you. Rusty's face. Yeah, I know, right? My bad, dude. I keep. Dude, my superpower is I'm able to distract everybody before I exactly what is happening here.
Surely you're asking a question that we've asked 1,000 times.
Madness, Shirley or whatever. I have to look at using that.
We're living in a zoo.
He said tornadoes do not ask for permission. Actually, Gil, I laughed at that one. Oh shit.
That's pretty funny.
I don't. If you have a black person,
They're with the chirp. Listen, my friend, she works in this construction place, and like it was right next to where I used to live, and I go by there and see her when I roll through town sometimes, and I go in there, and dude,
It's still cruising. Usually
she's got a chirp behind her, and I'm sitting there looking around, I'm like, oh my god, where's Iron and everybody? I need them to see this because like. I'm like, do you not understand that you are in a literal meme right now and you're sitting there ignoring this? And I was just like, and she's white too, which is really funny because I'm sitting there laughing at that and I'm looking for the non-existent studio audience that should be behind me laughing, man. I just wish you guys were there like and could see the chirp and she doesn't hear it and I don't even hear it and I'm just like, you're the meme. You're the damn meme, man.
What other black stereotypes have we not accessed yet? There's plenty of other ones.
Let's not even worry about that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to dig deep,
dude. Because I got a few beers in me, and I just stayed at a really bad Motel 6. If we start going down this path,
we'll leave the crackhead out for you.
Just saying. Oh God!
If we start going down a dark path, I'm gonna sit back and I'm not gonna say anything.
You're gonna start going down black.
I'm just gonna watch the show.
I'm just here for the entertainment.
I'm just gonna put up the Harrier jet mode, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, do you guys like
your
your drinks? Do you guys like your drinks with a side of ice? I love my drinks with ice.
What kind of drink?
Oh no.
So Darnell, how are things?
Oh, good. I watched Thunderbolts today, and I gotta say I didn't hate it.
Well, thank you.
It's just a fun, dumb movie.
I liked Thunderbolts.
Hold on. If Thunderbolts had come out in the middle of a good phase of movies and TV shows,
it would fit.
It would have been accepted. I really dug the whole I really did like the whole mental illness and men's mental health the way they went at it. I really liked it.
Yeah. Wait, it hit streaming already? Thunderbolts?
Yeah, it was on July 1st.
God damn.
But it had been on streaming, but I think on other platforms
allegedly
to buy. But now, no, it really was. It really was. But Disney Plus was July 1st. But had it come out, let's say, had it come out in the middle of phase 2 or 3, it would have been accepted pleasantly by the audience. Yeah. But the fact that it's coming out, it does have a little bit of messaging, but not bad. But any messaging now just feels bloated because of all the other shit.
The only useless character in the movie that I just couldn't stand, that was just there for no reason, was Ghost. Just
Yeah.
Same thing with Ant-Man and the Wasp. When Wasp was in the movie, just doing, she was literally there. If you erase Ghost, nothing changed about the movie at all.
Right. The only few things I had an issue with were you had street level powers going against a god.
But they did show you. I like the movie because they did show you the nice power levels between the characters. Like
correct.
I did like,
correct.
Yeah.
It was good. Like it was a good movie. I'd watch it again.
It's not a bad movie at all. I
saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it twice in theaters.
It just
actually.
it came out in a time when it doesn't. Everything's a message and everything's electric.
Yeah. So it's like because of that, you're like
I said, had this come out in the middle of good movies and TV shows, it would have been pleasantly accepted.
Did you like the part where Sentry folded?
Hey! I haven't seen it.
Hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
What he just said isn't really a spoiler at all.
Let me tell you what I watched recently. That I watched all of it, and it wasn't that bad, man.
Would you bang Valentina?
I watched Andor season 1 and 2. I marathon that, man. Like not too long after I had surgery. It's been a few weeks, or maybe about a month or so ago. I sat down and watched season 1 or 2. It's not that bad. There is a couple of like cringe stuff.
Great moment.
Oh, not that. No. There's an episode where it's like, oh my god, it's like the cringiest dance stuff ever. But to pass time, it wasn't that terrible. I didn't think it was that bad. It wasn't that terrible. Considering, man, it was like, I mean, it didn't feel like Star Wars at all. I'll be honest with you. It didn't feel anything like Star Wars, but it was like, it wasn't bad.
I hadn't watched season 1, but when I saw the whole "he tried to rape me" clip, fuck it. I'm not.
I don't blame you. See, when that came up, I was like, oh, this is what they were talking about, man. And it was like there was not a whole lot of anything up to that point, man. There was that, and then there was another episode that had some. Oh my god, it was like some of the worst dancing stuff ever. But like it was. But there was before that, not too bad. But I don't blame you for not going back and watching it. But
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just it's Star Wars.
I don't blame you.
I just feel kind of bad when you're at Thunderbolts because it's crazy.
What a cute dog.
Like the female character lead. They actually gave Yelena an arc. I feel like Yelena had an arc.
She did, but I felt she should not have been the main character. It should have been Bucky. Because Bucky has such a big, long history in the movie.
Bucky should have been the replacement for freaking like.
To be fair,
Captain America, man.
John Walker had a good arc in that movie too.
She does.
I like his arc. Yeah. But the other real big complaint I have is like the first fight in the movie when Yelena says, "There's no trailer." She says "boo" to the guy on the roof, and he turns. She does a whole like 1-2. Backhand, like he just stood there waiting, watching her.
Oh yeah,
watching her wind up the backhand. No. He just watched her wind up the backhand and took it. I'm like, if someone does this to hit me, I'm not gonna stand there and take it. I'm sorry.
I think
I need a woman like Yelena. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think the movie had a story? I don't really feel like the story. The movie didn't really have a story, in my opinion. It was just kind of like. Because like plot threads get kind of introduced that get ignored. It's mostly like character arc driven. If you kind of know who they are, it's weird.
Yeah. All right, she's been streaming since 8:00 this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, can't wait for Pedro Pascal on Fantastic Four. Yep, can't wait for that guy. Right?
I'm not about to watch that movie. Superman, though, I don't care. Other people hate it. I think it looks cool. The stuff that I've seen looks pretty cool. I don't
looks fine.
I don't see any of it.
Good. I just don't have any faith in it.
Oh, did you see that shit that James? Oh my god!
James Gunn is determined to destroy the movie with every bit of nonsense.
He said that he doesn't really look at online criticism, but then when he did, he felt like it was some Indian
Bollywood or something, man.
I mean, half the people we argue with are probably fat, overweight, pink-haired Karens anyway. That's literally what we think. I think it was wrong. I thought he was spitting facts. That's actually very
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Dude, I was just, by the way, I want to show you guys some, I forgot about this, some amazing art that it reminded me of this, that somebody just freaking, liked on X, man. Let me show you this.
No storms. We're just gonna look at storms.
What's wrong with looking at storms? It's pretty relaxing, MSK.
Oh God, I have found some AI ape videos.
Oh,
I watched every single time.
Sasquatch. Yeah. A lot of somebody else was
Those
sending
are
me some of
fucking
those
hilarious.
Sasquatch movies.
Remember the
that
one
were
he
tripping
said
out.
where he went to a woman and he
Yeah.
left and he figured out that she had a bigger 9-inch dick than he did? He said, "What?"
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
That was hilarious. I don't...
Dude,
that was
and
funny.
what drives me nuts is that's that the VO 3.
Yeah.
To access that, it's $250 a fucking month.
Yeah.
So stupid.
I already pay a shit ton of money for StreamYard. I'm not paying $250 just to use an AI tool.
Yeah, I'm getting out of StreamYard. Like, I'm gonna be joining the whole Stream Elements.
I'm very close to cutting it.
Streamlabs?
I'm very close to cutting it,
Streamlabs,
at least for now, just because.
$7
How much
a
is
month.
it now, man? It's not even. It's not
$45
$20
a
no.
month.
$45. Yeah, man. They went up on
$45.
price. Didn't
Well,
they?
the problem is we're all just taking a break from Strahd, and I'm not using it right now, so there's no
Stream-
reason for
You
me
can
to.
just use
You might as
Restream.
well,
Restream
yeah.
is like
You're not gonna
$12
until you're ready to live stream
Yeah.
again. Nate, I would
Streamlabs.
go ahead, nix it, and then once you have something scheduled and ready to go, then
Yeah.
then you can either go back to StreamYard or you can look into, like, I would say Streamlab is
Right.
probably
Streamlabs
or
is $7 a month. $7 a month. The hot
Well,
top tier is 14.
Well, the
and
way it looks right,
it
the
does
way
literally everything else.
the way it looks right now, we're probably not going to get back to it until like after the summer, just because I know everybody's got, their stuff to
it's
go.
like-
That's
You're
happening.
like, I'm ready to
so-
come back, and we're all like,
You can all
Wait a minute.
Restream literally is the same shit as StreamYard. It costs like $15 a month.
Yeah.
You know what? D&D is always going to be there. I'm not worried about it.
D&D is for losers and smelly nerds.
I
You
think
don't need
Stream
that.
Elements too. If you donate through there, man, doesn't take hardly any of a cut from it too. I know it's what
MSK,
Bobby the Hong uses, man.
I found something for you a couple weeks ago, dude. It's called the Duelist class. You can use Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I try
and fight
to like
things.
meet women
D&D
in
is for
real
people
life.
with furniture.
Yes, I have furniture. I have a couch.
No, it's for people with furniture.
Right. I have a
bed
bed and a couch and a refrigerator.
No, MSK, if you want to be Seto Kayaba in this fucking game, you can be Seto Kayaba.
Don't want to.
It's for people with furniture. That's
I literally, if you say you play D&D to a girl, they're gonna think you're a nerd, and I'm not. I can't.
I've
use my street
dated
cred.
girls who have played D&D, dude. There are plenty of
MSK,
women
you
that play
actually,
this game.
this is, dude. You think that playing D&D is like somehow like the girl is not gonna like me because I'm playing D&D. It wouldn't have anything to do with like all of the shit that comes out of your mouth. That wouldn't have. No, it's the D&D that would put it over the edge, man.
It's too much. It's too
the
gay.
tipping point.
D&D
But
is
but
literal
but your
homos.
comic books and your Yu-Gi-Oh and
All
League
chat
of
stuff.
Legends
Motherfucker, you play
obsession
League
is
of
not.
Legends.
Hold on,
You're
hold on.
drawing
To be
pussy
fair,
on a regular basis.
To be fair,
okay?
LeBron James read a comic book, so that means
drawing what?
LeBron James read a comic book. James Gunn read comic books. Just pointing
MSK,
out.
I keep trying
Allegedly.
to send you things to get you involved, man. Like,
I'd rather hang myself.
Like, dude, the freaking duelist class. I found a whole thing that lets you be a Super Saiyan. You can be
duelist
fucking
ass?
Goku in this
Good Lord.
damn game, son.
Good Lord. All right, when D&D can be real life and two green orcs can fuck each other, that's when we start playing.
That's how it's always been, dude. It's always been there.
You guys are disgusting. You need help. You need mental therapy.
No,
Is that-
you need to come to Barovia and have a talk with
You see
Strahd.
Cass, man, she looks pretty hot, man, and she said
Loud noises! Oh,
What was that?
You could also use Rumble Studio.
And she owns her own business.
No.
She's a fucking business owner.
That's crazy.
That's the one thing I
Yeah.
will not back Rumble on right now until they fix it.
Rumble Studio is legit trash.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Yes.
I was on Whiskey Capitalist as a guest. It literally randomly just timed him out in his own show.
yeah.
To get the
Well,
actual
look.
host.
That's
Last
how me and
week-
Jesse got. We
Shout out
met
to
each
Danny,
other
friend
in
of the
comment.
channel.
And Eric's chat. I timed him out one
Last
time.
week, my show on Thursday, we went live with 11 minutes and 45 seconds into the stream. It fucking disconnected. Rumble Studio.
Actually insane. how in the world they talk every day on Twitter about this being an actual competitor, and then bro, I'd rather pay for StreamYard. There's no way in hell I would allow that to happen to me.
I'm so glad I'm in a hotel with power, so I can actually talk to you guys and listen to this bullshit.
So wait, so you can't use OBS for
OBS will not
work, right?
It can, but they said they will not support Rumble because Rumble promotes free speech.
Rumble,
they don't like
it. Rumble promotes fascist
right. So OBS will not. They will not try to integrate more with Rumble because they don't agree with it.
That is
stupid. That's the OBS wrong.
You actually business wise, you actually can't even be announcing. You can't tortuously interfere with do stuff like you actually. But it's whatever. It's how we live here. So fine.
I'm still money's money, motherfuckers. Get with the fucking program here. Yeah. And I'm sorry. The whole you're fascist, you're literal Nazi. No one's buying that.
Oh, the NAACP. Remember they wouldn't invite Trump because they said he promotes fascism. Like what the fuck?
Right. The same NAACP that gave fucking Trump an award years ago.
They're full of shit. Once again, it just goes back to that whole thing we've talked about before about virtue signaling and blah 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 blah. Like they're just a bunch of fucking idiots.
We got a motherfucking weasel in the chat. What up, weasel? Just made me
hey, Trump made AOC cry today. Sorry, good.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Trump made AOC cry.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Weasel.
Well. I accept your apology either way.
Oh, who is in bed but not sleeping just informed me that we have now reached 101 channel subscribers on Rumble.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then there's Butters.
Thank you so much, everybody in the chat. I appreciate it.
Butters, you can't go in that bathroom.
She's trying to get out. She doesn't want to be here.
That dog's adorable. That dog is adorable, man.
But Butters is like...
She's like,
look at that little doggy, man. That is so cool. It looks like part Chihuahua and part.
You open that door, Butters is gonna be like free bird.
I don't know, man. Are the crackheads out in the parking lot? She might be like, I ain't going out there. Dogs can sense geeked out people.
Dog.
Hey, look at that cool doggy.
Oh.
Is she part Chihuahua and part Dachshund?
Yeah, part Chihuahua, part Dachshund. That's why she's long.
That's why she's adorable. See, man, and you know why if she was full-blooded Chihuahua, she'd be awful because those things are mean as shit, man. Golly.
You know what my uncle used to say about dogs like that? He said, if it's the size of a football and I can punt it, it's not a dog.
True 71 Iron, do you notice you have a red wave?
Red wave.
Yeah, all the shit. Where is it? All the members.
Oh
shit.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Truth gave out fucking 8 or 9 tonight.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, he gave out a bunch of fucking memberships to your channel tonight.
Truth, can you be like my dad? Whoa. I need money. Please. I don't ask for much.
In his case, we're trying to find his dad for 20 years.
Right?
We'll find him one day, buddy.
All the ladies in the chat. All the ladies in the chat. Does size matter? Now we gotta go down this rabbit hole. Just the rabbit holes.
We're not going down that fucking rabbit hole.
Damn.
Dude, why don't you actually go get a hooker or something one day, man? So you'll start saying all this nonsense. Dude, look at that art. I love that poster. This dude did that and I forgot about it and he liked it. And it reminded me of it. That's some sick friggin' anyway. You know I love aliens, but that's some sick angle of the Sulaco and showing one of the drop ships coming down. That is awesome.
Diesel. Have you played Alien Isolation, the horror game?
Dude, I beat it on hard.
Okay.
I beat it on hard too.
That game is, dude.
I beat mine hard too all the time.
Me too. I beat it every night.
Oh my god.
You know, I can't.
Yeah, man. Alien Isolation is the best Alien game by far, and that Alien Frustration
you guys just keep doing whatever the fuck this is. I gotta go.
I didn't do it.
I have to dip out. I do it because I gotta get up for work in the morning. Oh god.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed too.
Yeah, it's I work in July.
We're wrapping up. Okay.
I gotta fucking get up in 4 hours to leave, drive.
You got 4th of July shit going on?
I could be driving like 2.5 hours to Mississippi tomorrow morning.
Mississippi,
boy.
Harriet Tubman. Don't interact.
Mississippi has better roads, man. Like that, because as soon what trips out is like, as soon as they put the casino in Biloxi, it was just like as soon as you go on I-10. I'll talk about this with Darnell so many times. You go to I-10, and as soon as you hit Mississippi, boom, the road gets it's new. It was back in 2005. That shit was new. It was like, wow, it's new. And then you get Louisiana, it's like, doo-doo. Oh, these are shitty. And then you get off the interstate, and you're like, holy fuck, this is like Camp Hill. Good grief, this is awful.
I have noticed
dude, man. It was some bad Mississippi though. They're just like, we'll take that casino, we'll take that casino money and fix the roads.
I quit my job.
At least on the interstate right there. Good night, Mrs. Sparkles.
Yeah, it's good seeing you. And thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna call it a night here.
Yeah,
this was fun. We talked a little bit about dust storms and shit, and then there was a lot.
We talked about it for a while, and then we did.
I blame Mr. Berger because he came in with he's like, oh, I'm gonna give the sneak preview of the Golden Patriot thing. I'm like, well, it's not that kind of stream, but fuck it. Exclusive. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
And then right after we did that, it was like, fuck storms.
Transformers. Back to storms.
I'm not
sorry, man. I'll just you can wake me up out of a coma and I'll be like, yeah, you want to talk about Optimus Prime for the next 10 hours? We can do that. Sure. No
right. You wake up in 2027. So Peter Cullen.
He comes out of cryo sleep. So we were talking about Peter.
I've ranted so much about Michael Bay and Transformers. I could do it until I'm dead. I have infinite things to say.
This is a fan fiction I want to write about Diesel. It's a kind of a mix of Transformers and Futurama. So Diesel is accidentally like Fry from Futurama, cryogenically frozen for 400 years.
Oh.
He awakens into a world where after they have regained, civilization after a catastrophe, the only text that they have knowledge of is Transformers, and that's become the new religion. So Diesel's the new messiah of this new world.
Optimus Prime is their god, and Diesel's the messiah.
Diesel's not gonna do that because I'm not going down that blasphemous route.
No,
man.
that's the plot twist. You convert them all to Christian by the end.
Yeah, man, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, where's the Bible? No, man. If the Earth is still going there's got to be a Bible somewhere, man, or like everything's gonna be gone.
Oh shit! One of my buddy I know personally.
Wait, that's the true plot twist. He goes into cryo sleep for 400 years, and when he comes out, he's in the tribulation period.
I don't want to. Nah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I don't want to be here for that.
I want to go into a different dimension as a condom.
Okay, yeah, I just saw Paul. What up, dude? You coming up, and we're wrapping up, and it's always good to see you.
Wrapping it up.
Now, if I somehow wake up in the alien for some reason, though, if I had to pick an alternate universe to wake up in, I don't know what. There's something wrong with me because I'm just like, put me in the alien universe for some reason. I don't know. That's horrible for everyone, but I'm just like, give me a pulse rifle and I'll go out hardcore, man. I'm gonna go into this awful nihilistic post-apocalyptic just madness where everything is gonna kill the shit out. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just give me a cool gun.
Yeah, I've thought about that same thing too. If you're gonna be put into the most no-win situation, but at least you want to go out having a little bit of fun. For me, it would be a zombie apocalypse. Walking Dead, Night of the Living Dead. None of the runners. I don't want running zombies.
Yeah, no, get out of that World War Z stuff.
I'm too fat for that. Yeah.
No, man, I can't. You can't, man. You can't out, man. That World War Z running. I don't know, man. And look, man, I could go into the physics of how that's impossible anyway, man. They'll all dry. They'll all dry out after a couple months. Anyway.
Zombies. I'm gonna die, but I want to have fun doing it.
I just want to bang someone's wife like Shane did in The Walking Dead.
I want to have like a hopped up 68 Charger like Blade.
Bro.
And listen, I want to listen to the Alien soundtrack while it's an alien invasion, man, so I can like get fired up and stuff like that. And we're like out running them on the road, man. But like at least we got some.
Dude, do you remember the episode where he was banging Lori? She was face down, ass up, eyes rolled back, like she took dick all the way inside.
You downloaded the wrong episode of The Walking Dead.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That was episode 2.
Yep.
That was episode 2.
Yep. Yep.
I don't remember it being that graphic.
Yes.
Oh, it was.
It was the beginning of the episode.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember. It was cinema.
Uh-huh.
I mastered some moves out of that.
Too, apparently.
It was like they run into each other, like you think like they're gonna fight or something.
Yeah.
And like it
Oh,
it
that
cut,
part.
Yeah,
it cuts-
in the forest.
It cuts to the
Opening credits.
opening credits when she's like on her stomach, like
Just
grasping the
taking
grass.
dick. Just getting pounded.
Yeah.
Look,
He was
man,
really
the
getting that
first
shit, too.
episode of that when man has one of the greatest. Like that's like if you didn't like that show after watching that first episode, you ain't gonna like because they played that music and it shows Rick's he's seeing that woman crawling towards it, and then it goes back to what's his name, and he can't bring himself to shoot his wife as a zombie, man. That was so, man. Damn, I forgot how good that show was, man, because it fell off. It fell off into the Grand Canyon. But it damn, that first season was just whoa. John Bernthal.
Yeah, John Burt. That did start his career. He wouldn't be the Punisher for The Walking Dead.
Dude, forget the Punisher. Did you watch The Accountant too?
No,
not yet. I haven't.
No, man, I need to see. I haven't seen The Accountant.
Okay.
Is he in there?
Yeah, he's in The Accountant. The Accountant is fucking great.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
There is a good bit of comedy and jokes in the second one, but it fits. It makes sense if you've seen the first one and you understand autism. It makes sense.
Okay, cool.
So,
hold on. True Sandy one. Nate, Best Walking Dead was the first 2 episodes. Rest where a lot of talk on the porch. Then some lady started leading later on and said, "Fuck it." Season 6 and 7.
Yeah.
I think the show peaks at season 5.
Seasons 1 through 5 are some of the best seasons.
I think it peaks at season. The season with the governor were really good.
Season 2 sucked.
Anything? Does anyone?
I actually have a lot more appreciation for season 2 now. Looking back,
I don't remember.
All right.
No, dude, they stayed at the fucking farm the whole season because AMC didn't want to give them a budget, and it sucked.
Yeah, but I thought it. I don't mind character building. So
No.
like a lot of people said
It was just
boring.
too much.
Man, but like the first damn season though was so. And so I remember the first time I heard Andrew Lincoln talk, I was like, "What the fuck? He sounds legit like a Southerner, man." John Bernthal is like legitimately from Texas, but Andrew Lincoln sounded just like he was from Georgia. And then, and come to find out, it's like a lot of English people are able to pull off a Southern accent way better than anybody in America trying
About
to
to
pull
be
it
hitting
off.
the old dusty trail. Ugh.
Oh yeah, dude, MSK, go ahead and bounce.
God,
we'll let you do your outro now.
I have an outro. Oh shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh fuck. So I'll probably not be here anymore after this episode. I usually come on like once a year, typically speaking.
He waits for natural disasters for him to come on.
That's usually it. Yeah. Well, I don't know what else to plug beside my wife later on. I don't know. Good Lord. Well, and good news is Diddy is gonna be not getting charged with anything. So
that's bullshit.
You just wanted to say Diddy's your dad, did you?
Did he do it?
Yes.
Yes, maybe.
Yes.
Who knows?
Well, he's getting
admitted it in the court thing.
He's getting 2 lesser charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the purpose of outros is not to start a whole new conversation.
That's my point. Oh, jokes aside,
but we can go ahead and go into that
in the
if you want to
chat.
stick around another hour or two.
No, I have to go blow my wife. So,
of course you do.
Doesn't count.
I'm on Rumble and X and YouTube. We'll be back streaming on YouTube on Sunday when I get off work, and then we're gonna pick up where we left off. Very behind, talking to clout chasing pieces of shit on the internet every day of the week, 7 days a week,
like yourself,
until the end of the year. And then
why do you sound like you sound like someone's holding a gun to your head, making you read a
We do this. No, I'm not. We literally do this all the time, 7 days a week. We're talking to each other. We're on repeat. So yeah, if you're a MILF and you want to get blown out by a BBC, you have to use two hands on it.
Always good to see you, buddy. Love you. Everybody, go support MSK, especially over on Rumble, because YouTube is. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Love you, buddy. Oh shit.
Oh man. So Nate, are you pumping out those videos like we've been trying to motivate you to do?
Obviously the Strahd video is up. I'm working on another video right now, just kind of breaking down what D&D is, how to be a player, how to be a dungeon master. It's going to go over the whole caboodle. I will say this though.
Almost like some older gentleman may have told you to do that once instead of
multiple gentlemen told me to do this. Yeah, I will say this.
I wonder who that was.
I'm starting to understand why people hire editors, because holy shit, to make videos like this, it takes a lot of hours and a lot of time. It is, but you know what? It's fun. I like doing it. So I'm just going to keep going until it's ready. You can find me at Full Metal Nate here on YouTube as well as Rumble. We are still in the middle of our Curse of Strahd campaign. It's been on a little bit of a hiatus because of some personal issues, and I'm hoping maybe we can get back to it sometime in September. We just got to get through the summer because everybody's busy. In the meantime, got some other projects in the works, working on stuff for campaign 2. That's still a long ways off, but never too late to start working on that. And I've also got a whole new series in the works that I'm working on. It's simply called So You Want to Play D&D. I don't have the specifics on it just yet, but the premise of it essentially is me and one other person who have never played D&D before. I help them make a character, and then we play D&D live on stream, and I just put them through a session.
That is fantastic. Nate, can I make you the thumbnail? Because I already know what it's going to be.
You want to make the thumbnail?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll let you make the thumbnail.
Yep. You know the pulling the chair backwards and sit the Captain America meme.
Yeah. So you want to play D&D?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I will let you do that, dude. That's awesome. But no, it could be anyone we know. It could be someone I just met online. You know, if you've never played D&D and you're curious and you want to try it out, come talk to me. We'll get you a character made and I'll run a session for you. It can just be a nice one-off. And you know what? At the end of it, you can tell me if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you would want to try this again. Just something fun I've been thinking about trying.
That's a fantastic fucking idea. And
yeah,
I love it.
That'd be pretty cool. Like if I could, if I could, but
words.
I just
English. Do you speak it?
Yeah, I just can't. I don't know. I can't. I don't think I can get into it enough to do it. I tried, man. I tried that one time. No, Nate sat and talked me into it for hours. It'd be good for you because he's damn good at it. Because I'm telling you, there was a part at a time when I could be tipped past the point of apathy, and he could have done it because like he did a great job just going in here and explaining all of that stuff. And I think I might remember a little bit of what he said though, but he was sitting there telling me stuff for hours, and we were talking and stuff like that. No, it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with me. But Yeah, that would be. You'd be good at that, man. Getting somebody to do that.
Yeah,
that'd
like
be,
I said,
that'd be cool.
It's nothing concrete right now, but it's something I've been thinking about maybe trying to get into just because I think it'd be fun. And plus, until Curse of Strahd returns, it would just give me a couple opportunities to play D&D.
Those are just short, couple-hour live streams with a new person.
Yeah,
knock out a quick session. Oh my God, no, that's a great idea.
Dude, you're already good. You're able to pull that stuff out of your head too. The stuff you didn't look at anything. You sat there for hours explaining that to me. You'd be perfect. It'd be great. You'd be great.
It's like okay, you're here, you're fighting this. Let's go. Or you're in this town. You're doing this.
Let's get sticks out of our mouth right now.
Yeah, Full Metal Nate on YouTube. And
oh my God, MSK's been here too long. He's been rubbed off on you. Good grief!
I'm so sorry.
He's poisoned everyone with his foulness.
Full Metal Nate on YouTube and Full Metal Nate on
Rumble. I just don't want his ego to get too big. It's like he's got to have something to work for.
The space-time continuum would collapse.
It is awesome, though. It is fucking awesome, though. All right. And Darnell.
Hey, so I just put my link for Rumble in the chat. You can follow me there at Rumble. I have 2 channels. I have 2 it's Lights Camera Citation, where I do 2 sieves and a pig with this guy, Sammy 3P, where we do body cam videos of get a cop's perspective and the civilian's perspective. We kind of just like put them together in the middle and just, kind of meet in the middle. I have the official Sham Records channel of all my music. AI created music. I have a 30-something songs up. Got another 150 lined up to be released, and I actually made 4 more tonight on a different stream. It's fun as all hell. I'm on a shit ton of shows. I can't really remember what to plug right now, but follow me on X. Darnell Quigley, no E before the Y, and I always post of what I'm gonna be on there, so you can come. If you want to follow and come see my shows,
Moxie's
check me out.
Tuesdays, man.
Yeah, that show's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's for and the end of July we will have a table read of another Star Trek Next Generation episode, which people have been asking for. So I talked to Moxie on Tuesday night about it. I told her about how a lot of people are asking. She's like, I think we can make it more regular. So yes.
Dude, that last one I watched, dude, where Leon was like the fucking gay Brit, just her.
It was great. Dude. Yes.
Sammy's Jordy is like I can do that. What I was gonna do one time is do that voice and do Riker in that voice to his voice. Why are you talking like that to me? The problem is like
it's not like the Tasmanian devil.
It's gonna be so loud that it's gonna make it's gonna. I might have to. I don't know if I'll be able to do it because it'd be so loud because she won't know what's going. It'll I can't get too. Wake her up. I don't want.
If you enjoy the Next Generation, Star Trek Next Generation,
we ain't laugh, right in the head.
You know we're not right. If you want to laugh, come check that show. It's on Moxie Dame's channels.
Yeah.
This will be the last Sunday of the July. I think 8 p.m. Central, possibly, or maybe even 10 or 11.
I think it starts at like 9. It's
Pacific.
I think it's like 9. Avocado time. It's like 11.
So it's 11. So yeah. So we take the script. We have a fucking blast with it. We go more for comedy than anything.
Yeah, we act like complete and total idiots.
Exactly. We're complete retards.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with just being retarded on stream.
Well, hey man, that's like I do that every day. It's fun. It's
and man,
fun.
Last but not least, fucking Diesel finally got to stream with you again. It's been so
I know, right? It's been a long time. I kept messaging like, I miss you, man, gay. Baby, I texted, dude. I sent him. I can't remember if I sent Darnell. I got about a week or so ago, man. I got really retarded playing with my toys and decided to make some pictures and send it to everybody. I sent my robot ODing on pills. I was texting it to everybody. I was texting it to Tiny. I was texting everybody. Everybody's like, some people never responded, so I'm pretty sure that they were like, "What?" But I sent it. I got the response I needed from Iron. Everybody that I knew, I was like, they're like laughing. So it's great, man. Yeah, it's fun to be retarded, dude. That's why that dang script read is fun. But tomorrow I may be on Sevy's channel again. We've been streaming. She's been playing that cool sci-fi game with the super hot chick and the great camera angle. Oh, God,
Stellar
robot.
Blade.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. That is fantastic, man. And she plays the game, and I make commentary on everything, which is hilarious because, like, and then some other people come on and it's like, it's fun to do that because, like, I'm an idiot and can see stuff in the world. I'm just like, I'm not understanding the physics. Why has this monster got this giant head? It would snap its neck. I don't understand what the hell is going on here.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just
kill it.
Yeah, but it should be snapping its own neck. I shouldn't even have to fight it. What's going on? But that's a great freaking game. And the game is made for. I'm telling you, the guy, whoever came up with it, is a genius. They made it for girls and for guys. Because Sevy's like playing, and she's just like, I'm gonna get the cute outfit and stuff. And I'd play it because I'm just like, I like watching her play it because I just get to look at this girl's legs and butt all the time because and she's super smoking. She looks like Ada Wong, man. And I'm just like, oh damn, it's my type, man. So it's boom. And then it's like it's all in this sci-fi futuristic stuff. She gets to find half naked outfits for the chick that she likes to find, and that unlocks that. While I'm like, Ada Wong looking chick, yeah, and fighting sci-fi stuff. So it's like, man, that thing is great for everybody. It's like for dudes, and it's like you can fight stuff and look at half naked chick, and then girl, you can dress up the half naked chick, man, if you want to. So it works for everybody. It's yes. Hey, Stellar Blade, hire me for your marketing. Actually, you don't need to. Everybody's buying this game, so it's cool. When I get my graphics card and play Doom for a couple of months, I'm gonna buy it too.
Yeah, dude. It's on PC now, and it's great.
Yeah, it looks dope, man. And it's cool. And anyway, it's on Sevy's channel. I should put the big ass titties. Well, it's like she got legs for days. Good gravy, man.
Big ass titties.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's great though. But I need to put. It's too late. That'll take forever.
You lose.
Go to Sevy's channel. I'll put or not.
Yeah, I would share links in the chat if I could. I'm on a really shitty laptop.
I can share it, but I have to find it, and you gotta end the stream. So it's like,
yeah, I do. I really do. The dogs are going nuts. I got to get them out one more time before we turn in for the night. But this has been a lot of fun.
This was dope, man. It wasn't like old times and everything.
We got into the dust storm stuff enough. It was fine. We talked about power outages. We got a dust storm that was pretty inconvenient. Other people have tornadoes that are devastating, and those suck. And it was a lot of fun talking about them. Then we talked about a bunch of other shit. It was a good time. So
MSK totally talked
I'm
about
messaging with you guys. I got pretty much all my favorite people were here hanging out with me. So in a very difficult time, both on screen and in chat shit. So had a lot of fun. We're gonna wrap it up here, and no Rogues Gallery this Friday. We were gonna take the 4th of July off anyway, so it worked out.
Just not in the way you wanted it.
Right.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, but you know one cool thing though?
Yeah.
You don't have to clean up the hotel room. It's kind of like you don't have to worry about stuff for a little bit. You got to look at the good at times. It sucks though. There's no power, but you don't have to. You can you don't have to worry about cleaning it up too much, man. Because
throwing trash everywhere. Fuck.
Not like that. You don't want to be a total piece of shit throwing stuff everywhere. I can't do that.
No, man. I'm one of those fucking weird. They have the hamper over there. I actually take the dirty towels myself and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I take out the trash myself before because I don't.
I don't leave all that stuff. I don't know what I'm even trying. I'm trying to find some good somewhere. I'm not a slob like that. I'm not a douche.
I have the lights on. It's not 97 degrees inside a stagnant home.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's good. I mean, and most likely I'll be able to get back to work by Monday. So everything is all looking up. And I got a backup plan if it won't. So
Well, that's good, dude.
we're good.
The
But
backup
anyway.
plan is to go down to the home office and take control of everything.
Yeah.
Call me up when you do it. We're taking over.
Something like that.
Get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of them Indian consultants.
Oh my god.
All right. We've had a good time here. I'm Iron
Yeah.
Oxide. I got this channel on Rumble. I got this channel on YouTube, and I'm over on X. Follow me, and you'll know where to find me. The weekly Rogues Galleries every Friday at 5:35 p.m. PST. Working out some other shows in the mix. I occasionally show up on some other shows there. Theo Snodgrass was here earlier. I'm on Touchgrass with Theo Snodgrass on Saturdays at 11 a.m. PST as well. And just stay tuned for updates. Cavecast over on Sammy 3P's channel every Saturday almost at 8:30 a.m. And I don't think I'm missing anything, but if I am, I apologize. It's late, I'm exhausted, and we're calling it night. Good fucking night. Great show.